What's going on, everybody? This is Dylan. Turlo sent me. This is the pickle that Turlo sent us for.
Yeah.
For the Christmas in July.
I got a kick out of that brush that he sent you too. Or was that Turlo that sent it?
Yeah. I was actually just combing my beard with it, to be honest with you. So Dylan's going to hang up here somewhere in the office. I'm not sure where. But he had to make an appearance. So Bella, our Catahoula, does not like Dylan. Does not like Dylan at all.
I'm not surprised. Cats don't like a lot of things, though.
Rich, what's going on, man?
What's up, Rich?
How did he know you were in here? How did he know you were in here?
Because I'm on the screen.
But you weren't earlier.
Oh.
Neither was I.
I don't know.
Kind of just wait for people to come on in. We'll start doing something here. Oh, there's 3. Hi, number 3.
Number 3.
Tree. I'm guessing everybody's over watching Cletus and them.
Oh, are they on right now too?
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean,
I'm sure one of them is.
I feel like everybody's on all the time now anymore. Anyways, it's like, you know.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is so ridiculous.
So what's new with that El Camino, man?
Here you go, Brittany. You're on.
Okay, so when was the last time I talked to you about the
last?
Did I tell you about the carburetor?
Yeah, the last that I knew of is you guys got the second one to combine them. I think that was it.
So I got a carburetor, 600 CFM. It's an Edelbrock.
Nice.
I keep thinking it's going to be, I keep calling it Edelbrock. I don't know why. Like Edelweiss, I think that's why I think of it. But, so, right now, for me, it's moving forward and obtaining more stuff, buying more parts. I still want to, I don't know when we're planning on putting one of them up in the backyard, up in the air, to start looking at it. I have an engine.
Well,
I have a 350. I mean,
we have a 305
305
motor. I think we told people about that. We actually showed them in the video.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 transmissions. One, well, they both came with the car, but one is sticking straight up, and one of them's in the car.
Okay.
Probably gonna tear that apart and make sure it's halfway decent. We need parts. We need a floor.
But you got a frame now, right?
We have a frame and a whole other shell. So
Okay. Yeah, that's the biggest part.
Yeah. And I think is the floor the next thing I need to get?
It's one of the next things.
What's up, Alan?
I will say some of the money that I could have used towards the El Camino, I kind of caved and used for something else, but I had to do with the kids, so I don't feel so bad.
What does this say?
But
Morons kept knocking on my door.
No Mormons.
No Mormons.
Morons. Maybe I shouldn't read. What's up, Garmob?
Garmob.
The Mormons. So, fun little story. Thank you very much, Garmob. I used to get Mormons, Jehovah's Witness, have you heard the word, all that, we come up to your doorstep. Well, this was one Sunday. I was being super lazy. I was just walking around the house in my boxers and just my boxers. These 2 guys show up on the doorstep all dressed up, and I opened the door and they handed me a pamphlet, and I was like, wow, okay. So, do you have time to talk about blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. So I walked out on the porch in just my boxers. Now, you picture this beauty outside, completely. They were there for maybe like 3 minutes, and they're like, oh, I'm out of here. They never, I'm telling you, I have not had one come back. So I guess they kind of told each other and just deuced.
See,
yeah, maybe. We get the solar guys all the time. That's the ones we get nonstop. It drives me nuts. You know,
sword people.
Mopar.
Sword people.
The solar people, like they sell the solar for your roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we get them almost every day. And
we looked.
So I have to say, I scared away some Jehovah's Witnesses because I'm a Baptist. We
don't. No, we don't.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways.
We don't tell people what we are.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, well, okay, I wasn't saying that to push my religion. What I was saying is, can you imagine one person versus the other in, like, a Bible match?
Yo, you ever watch those Karen videos?
I'm not a Karen. How?
Which by the way, Mopar nut, yes, I did. More to come on that.
I think he's talking about me because he was giving me shit earlier.
Oh, okay, even better.
I don't think that you understand that I'm in the Northeast. So this Hyundai set for a very long time, and somebody over tightened everything. Everything was all rusted and stuck, and it was just being a pain in the ass. Nothing was coming out. It was an absolute mess. All the pins were frozen. So, I was more than halfway through the brake job, and I hopped on to Car Mob's earlier live there.
Oh, okay.
And I was just telling me, getting my ass kicked by a Hyundai doing brake job. But I also was doing sway bar links on that. And that once again, that thing was just. It's a good car. It's a great car, but it's set 99% of its life. So.
Well, if it was a Ford, you wouldn't have had the issue. I'm just saying.
Unfortunately, listen, I'm one of the biggest Ford guys on YouTube. Unfortunately, if a Ford set that long, there wouldn't be anything left of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen my truck, right?
Yeah. Man,
well,
it's crazy. It's crazy how much rust you guys deal with.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks a lot. They put a lot of salt on the grounds up here. It vehicles.
At the end of the day, there's only so much you could do, I'm sure. Hey, Shop Cat.
And the man of the hour? Who's the man of the hour? That you?
Wait. Me? No.
Yeah.
Me? Well,
you're the man of the
hour. I
hour.
can't be on the world famous Junker Clunker, so I'm doing
right. Maybe like the Block famous or something. He was saying both of us. I know you were working on brakes. We done seen that.
Yeah, and actually, I got I had a few extra days off, so I actually got the brakes done. So I have to catch the videos up, and I was pretty excited. Actually, I drove them around today. It was pretty cool.
Oh, you're up in New Jersey or down in New Jersey? Okay. I mean, you're New England still, yeah. So you understand it a little bit. Twice as hard, yeah, probably, pretty much.
113.
Thank you very much, man. Hey, I was just talking. I don't know if you're still in here or not, but I was just talking to Wasted. If one of you guys want to come on and do like a walkthrough and give us an update, that'd be cool.
Shop Cat.
Hey.
Of course. I watch your channel all the time, Shop Cat.
Yo, look what we got. What's up?
Hey.
Peace.
What's going on, man?
Junker clunkers and boom, baby.
Boom, baby.
He does say that a lot, doesn't he?
He
Yeah,
does.
boy.
That's his thing,
Or
man.
wait, what's yours? Yeah, boy, or yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buddy.
buddy.
There you go.
I don't have a thing yet.
Oh, you got a thing. You just got to play with it more.
Good job, Ford.
Ah! Boy, you went somewhere with that one.
No, you just open the door, man. Once you open that door, you let us in.
So listen, I have been toying around with a lot of slogans, but I don't really know what to do because one of them is stop looking at my junk, or do you want to touch my junk, or nice junk, or it all sounds dirty.
You know, the thing about it is that you're kind of like a family involved channel.
Yeah.
So that's what you kind of need to really, look at something like that,
Turlo.
Oh yeah, you kidding me? The other day in one of the lives, I stuck up my finger, and I got holy heck for that.
No, I'm just talking about for a slogan,
Oh yeah.
Your kids and that, because you involve your family and stuff, even your dogs, man. So,
But that was
yeah,
part.
I would work on some kind of a slogan for that, because I'm going to tell you something. People really appreciate when you have your kids and stuff involved, and that even goes for you, Boom Baby. You know what I'm saying? People appreciate that you guys bring the kids on there, because not everybody does it. All my kids are grown, man. My kids are older than you guys. So I mean, that would be something. That's like Brailsford Ford, man. Brailsford Rides, dude. It's about his kids, and he does well.
Yeah.
That's Dylan, by the way. Hey, I didn't realize. Can you hear us better now?
Yeah.
What's wrong with me? My mic was all the way over here. That's Dylan Turlo. You got to remember, Dylan. By the way, my dog hates Dylan.
And there's my wife. My wife hates me.
Hello.
Wait,
What, is her name Mrs. Mockwife?
Her name is Cobra Kim, because she's got the Shelby.
Oh.
Nice.
And at one time she had a Terminator, so that's where she got her name from, Cobra Kim.
That's cool.
Very nice. Everybody
Big
say
job,
hi.
Ford.
Mr. F250, what's up, man? Bob is watching.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, buddy.
So let's see if we can get something going here. I need a slogan. What is a clean slogan that I could steal from you guys?
I think it should involve Rust, because your life involved Rust with all these, El Caminos and everything else. But I guess how you put that in a saying, I don't know. That might not.
I don't know, man. Rusty kids. Rusty kids. That's not clean, is it? It's
you froze.
Oh, there you go.
With all this rust and junk we trust.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I don't know where my paper went. Otherwise, I'd write these down. Where did my paper go? It was right here.
I'm gonna go get the paper so you can write it down for him.
Oh no, she's gonna write it down because she's better at writing.
You see my handwriting.
Here you go.
Okay.
That's what my wife does to me. She makes me write everything down. You write better than I do. Then practice.
I mean, when I nod my head, you hit it. What?
What?
What does that mean?
Is this something else like a?
When I nod my head, you hit it. I'm confused.
I don't think they talk about wooden legs and shit sometimes too. So a slogan when I on my head.
Logan.
I don't get it.
I mean, that one's kind of tough. It kind of has to be somewhat organic too, though.
Yeah.
Organic junk.
No,
There you go. Organic Rust. There you
I
go.
mean, you got the Junker Clunkers. That's your name. So you need to kind of get something involved with that.
Yeah.
Maybe have a bark, junkyard dog.
You're gonna get the dogs going.
You know what? That's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of like the remember like Tim Allen used to do the thing, you know, it's kind of like that. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's something. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, guess what you just did?
Here comes
Joy.
She always barks. She reminds me of the line from The Wizard of Oz because she sits there and goes,
Let me at him.
Hey, that's perfect because you got the dogs and everything. Yeah, dude, there you go.
Start saying, "Who let the dogs out?"
Yeah.
we don't just sit on cheeseburgers, we fix them.
Yeah, okay, you guys should have seen her eating dinner tonight. It was,
Oh my gosh.
It was ridiculous.
So, I have a new pop name. So, you know, you have Britney Spears. I'm Britney Smears because every time I try to eat something without a tray table or anything, I spell. And I started laughing, and I was like, oops.
It was like, it was all over her hands,
That's
all over her shirt. She was eating a steak, guys.
No, I was eating a steak, sweet potato, and I had Chick-fil-A sauce on the steak.
Hey, but at least it just showed that you enjoyed it. That's all.
I did.
Yeah.
Just like the Chinese. If you don't burp and fart at a Chinese table,
Yeah.
you know, there's no respect.
That just shows that we like everything.
You what?
I said I burp all the time.
Yes, so Cheyenne likes everything.
Oh! So, what's the weather like down that way?
Which one?
One of them?
It's windy as heck here. I mean, it was a nice day. Then it got really windy.
Oh, hey, go shut the garage door.
You know, it was pretty bad here. We had it was sunny and 90, and yeah, no, it was great. That's my attempt at humor.
We're just gonna do this. What else? What else you got to say?
See, we just don't sit on cheeseburgers. We fix the clunkers.
There you go.
I might have. Hey, Bob!
I might ask Bob on a date and meet him with a very nice iced tea. My treat.
He's on the phone. Hey, Bob! Cheyenne, go tell Bob to look at the TV.
Huh?
Go tell Bob to look at TV, please.
Bob, look at TV.
Do you have like a favorite drink or something, you know?
Me?
Yeah, you got like a favorite drink. I like Pepsi or Rock and Rye or.
Thank you.
He's got that tea.
Yeah,
that Dunkin' tea.
Make that part of your show, man. Make that part of your slogan.
It's in there. I mean, I'm always drinking an iced tea.
That's what I'm saying. It's, you know, if
it's either iced tea or water.
So instead of in that song, I like coffee and I like tea. It could be like I like clunkers and I like tea.
There you go.
Yeah, I never know what that song's called, and I don't even know what it's.
It's kind of got a little hit to it, though, man.
Yeah, I like clunkers and I like tea.
I want to go pee. I'm sorry.
It makes me pee like a tractor.
Tractors pee?
How's that tractor doing, man?
What's that?
How's that tractor doing?
Dude, I can't even explain to you how freaking awesome that thing is.
Really?
I've lifted 2 motors. Yeah, that's all I've lifted. Oh, and an El Camino. I lifted the front end of one of the El Caminos just because. It was in my way, so I just took the bucket, went underneath it.
Yeah, I was gonna do the oil change on a loader tomorrow at the yard, but it's gonna be raining, so I doubt that's gonna happen.
I'm very. The younger me is jealous of what I got. You know what I mean?
You could call your kid Rusty Nuts. That's what Big John Ford said.
What the fuck?
Come here, Rusty Nuts.
There you go.
Better than what he wanted to name a dog one time.
What, Spot?
Yeah. He wanted to name a dog Spot.
Can you
I
guys
like my coffee with cream and seafoam.
Seafoam? Hell yeah, Seafoam!
That'll have a kick to it.
Creep.
Dad's like, what?
Your Mr. F-250's asking you out on a date for tea.
Sure.
He's already got.
Bob says sure.
He's already got someone else he goes on a date with for liver and onions, so might as well make it well-rounded.
Date with liver and onions. What's the matter with that?
So
Bob loves liver and onions, and my stepfather loves liver and onions. So
Nothing against liver and onions, man, but for a date?
this house, we don't want to smell it or see it. My mother's house, don't want to smell it or see it. So once a month, they get together and they go to Tilton Diner.
Huh.
Cool.
Yeah, that's right. You guys don't know Tilton Diner. It's a big diner around here.
ew, pants are optional. I don't want to picture my dad without pants.
I mean, whatever you guys can do, just don't take any pictures.
It's
You
bad.
got Renegade's Garage. What's
I'm
going
gonna
on?
have to
Renegade's
take care of
Garage?
my dad someday when he's old, and I'm not gonna have a choice. But right now, I have some time to
Renegade.
Renegade, you feeling better?
Yeah, I hate liver and onions too.
Yeah, we do too. That's why we don't eat it.
I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever had it.
It tastes like a raw.
Liver and onions?
If a penny could rot and you could lick a
Wow.
raw penny, that's what it would taste like.
Oh, like that copper
come on.
taste.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's
No, it ain't that
It's
bad.
like
Yeah.
penny.
It ain't that bad, man.
But you said it ain't that bad, which means it's still bad. So
But she made it sound freaking horrible.
Oh, it is.
It's not that good either, is it?
No, I like it. I like it.
I eat pickled pig's feet. So for
So
me,
do I.
I think something is gross is what is my favorite restaurant in the area?
I mean,
That's a hard one. I like. Oh my gosh, where do I go?
Your favorite one, in my eyes, is Lakeside.
I do like Lakeside Country Cooking because I like my pickled tripe. That's my gross, wonderful. But I do also
Yeah,
like.
I'm with you.
There's also a little hole in the
pickled what?
pickled tripe.
You know what tripe is?
Yeah. It took me a second, but yeah.
I don't know what it is.
So
Seriously?
What is it?
It's the inlining of a cow's stomach.
I've never had it.
You've never heard of it either?
No.
Where are you?
Michigan.
That's like menudo.
Is that a New England thing too?
It could be.
It's so weird. Ever since I started meeting you guys, all the things that are normal to me are like New England things. It's like, what? Like chicken fingers.
Whoever said you were normal?
I never said that. Normal to me.
Yeah, I agree. And you go to Walmart and then you can go right across the street and have your dinner. It's perfect. It's the perfect. Oh, I like brick front too.
We like brick front.
But-
You love it.
But can you honestly tell me that there's a day where you're like, I just want some tripe.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That just sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Really? Okay.
It has to be. So my favorite thing there. So when I was growing up, it was one of those things. My grandma, she's from New England, but she cooked like a Southern, those old-fashioned Southern deep-fried cooking mamas, and she used to cut the tripe into little nuggets and deep fry it, and it was amazing. And I grew up with that. I grew up with pork cutlets, not the big ones, the little cut-up ones.
Yeah.
I grew up with bread dough. My grandma used to make bread dough every week.
You want to see how divided we can get here? First off, 250. I don't know what you're talking about. Grady, they are the ones who talk weird. Oh, these guys, yeah, they are. Let's see. Let's see how New England you guys aren't. Apple pie. You guys like apple pie, right?
Apple pie's the
Okay.
best.
Ever put cheese on it?
Yes.
What?
Thank you.
It's as American as apple pie with cheese, and it has to be cheddar cheese. Cabot cheddar cheese is the big one around here.
So Bryce says, what?
Why? Why would you do that?
You need to do it.
Cheese
It's
makes
like
everything
eating
better.
cheese with grapes. There's no difference. Every time
Hold on, back up. What was the last thing you just said? It's like what?
it's like eating cheese with grapes.
I'm not sure I like that idea.
I used to eat them all the time, and then
Are you going to get grapes and cheese? I have not heard of that
they're
one
really
before.
good. Well, okay, so the grapes are sour.
Here's blood.
The cheese offsets the sour. So, and another thing, the reason why they say stuff like have a little cheese with your wine is when you have something bitter, like grapes or a bitter wine,
What?
you have some cheese with it, it neutralizes it.
What I get?
Like one of my favorite things, my favorite single lady things that I used to have was I had this nice big farmer's porch on my apartment building. I'd sit out there with a glass of Moscato and some Cabot Hunter Sharp cheddar cheese. And that would be my relaxing thing.
Well, when you say it with the wine, that makes sense. You know, wine and cheese. That makes sense. I didn't picture. I was coming off of the whatever the apple pie and cheese.
What?
You know, but
We're not changing Bud's name.
Grapes are fermented. Budweiser. Sorry, she had me totally derailed. We have a gecko named Bud, and she wants to name it Budweiser. So, anyways, grapes are wine is fermented grapes. So
right.
It makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that one. I can't wrap my head around the apple pie and cheese though. That just seems insane to me.
It's so good.
I never enjoyed wine because growing up, it was perceived that the way you get wine is through people taking their feet and smushing the grapes.
Okay.
That's real authentic Italian.
In my brain, I don't. First off, I don't like feet.
They have something called a wine press.
I didn't know that.
Come on now, a little bit of toe jam in your wine ain't gonna hurt you.
He watched
How
too many
do you think it ferments?
But
Didn't
you know,
we see this?
I don't eat fast food no more, but I went to Burger King years ago and I got 2 of the little cartons of orange juice. So I'm driving down the road and I pop one open, you know, and I take a drink of it, just like drinking a screwdriver. It was just like drinking, it was fermented, man. And it turned to pure alcohol.
That's awesome.
Dang. So did you finish it?
No.
Excuse me.
No.
A bomb formulator.
What? Did you read this one yet? I left it up for so everybody can read it.
When I got a transfusion, doc found out I had to be a type F.
Transmission fluid.
Oh, see?
Oh.
I wanted her to read it. I wanted to see if she got it.
I'm sorry, I should have said nothing.
Well, it had a fist, so I thought it was
Ma!
the meatloaf.
What's up, Ma?
Yeah, Mom.
So, I mean, like pickles, pig's feet, and stuff like that. I like all that.
Yeah, that stuff. Obviously, catfish and all that stuff was good too.
Catfish is awesome, and pickled fish is good. They got pickled herring and that.
Thanks, Mr.
I have yet
F250.
to have pickled herring, but anything pickled is good. The pickled sausages, pickled eggs, pickled pizza.
When I used to drink and I'd wake up with a bad hangover, I'd grab me some dill pickle juice. 15 minutes later, I was good as new.
You know, I never knew about that, and I used to. There were times in my life before, I started being a grown-up. Which is still never, but I used to go to like clubs and everything, and I'd wake up and I didn't know which friend's house I was at.
I couldn't see her at a club. Hey, interesting fact. Only reason I know this is because of one of the channels I watch. Say you work out in the sun and you start getting the fatigue and you start getting the muscle issues because dehydration and shit.
Yeah, you start cramping up.
Yeah, pickle juice.
No, we do it all the time.
Huh.
If
Maybe
you wake
that's
up in
why they
the,
never feel anything because they eat so many pickles.
Drink.
if
Yeah,
you
drink.
wake up in the middle of the night and have leg cramps, pickle juice will go away within 5
Really?
minutes.
I just learned about this. You
I
got.
wonder-
You guys watch other channels other than automotive?
I watch everything. I used to cooking. I used to do all of it.
Do you watch Victory?
Or
Concrete?
I haven't. The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, Victory Outdoor Service. He started a year ago, and he's got what? How many subs he got now, Bob?
Oh,
He's upward of 100. I know that his channel took off like that. It was crazy, and it's all about pouring concrete. People love it.
Oh, I know. I've watched his channel before. Matter of fact, I got his channel from you, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I should do a new segment of what cool channels are out there.
So it's funny. Speaking of Mom, I gotta pick on you for a minute, Mom. So every time she comes over to our house or anytime she's on the phone, she's like, "Don't you watch anything else except for that automotive? Everyone's gonna be sick of that automotive stuff. That's all you watch." And
She does every single time.
no, but what's funny is that's because all you ever watch when she's over is the automotive, but she's not here when you watch the eating Oh wait, no, she was here one weekend when we did competitive eating. When we watched these people are skinny. They're the size of my arm, and they eat food this high and this wide.
That's because they're all stomach.
Randy.
You got hollow legs.
Hollow legs. They just take their legs off and empty them after.
Well,
Oh my
I found Katina Eats like 2 years ago. I couldn't stop watching her videos because she's just this little thing taking on these massive challenges.
Oh yeah,
that I couldn't finish.
Yeah,
without dying.
My buddy at work, he eats like that, and he's skinny as a rail. Do you know what he says the secret is? I eat standing up. He can eat more standing up than he can sitting down. That's what he's saying. And he eats.
Well, maybe he burns enough calories. They say you burn more calories standing than you do sitting.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. My legs constantly bouncing, so that's hard to beat.
You know what, Renegade? I was thinking, so the pickle juice thing, I mean, obviously pickles are cucumbers. And I know from being a Czech that cucumbers are good for all kinds of things. Like you put them on your eyes to get the puffiness away, and you can use cucumbers for this and that. And I wonder if by having the cucumber and the vinegar, which are two very, very powerful. I don't know.
Do you think it would get rid of
a syphilis face?
Oh.
I think that would hurt.
I'm ready for that.
I have all these and I never use them.
Hey, where did you get those clothes? At the toilet store?
The toilet store? Dude, you're still a virgin. Go get your back shaved.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on, wake up.
I know. I told you. I got my ass kicked today, man.
Did you even
How'd you get your ass kicked?
You did not take your nap today.
I didn't take my nap today.
That's why he's got to take a nap every day around 1:30.
My dad's 91 years old and he takes a nap every day. Come on now.
I would love to take a nap every day.
I couldn't do it. I'd never wake up.
If I would have known your birthday was coming up on Monday, I'd have tried to send him something more.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
So, by the way, people, speaking of sending stuff, I have yet to make the cookies. I haven't forgotten about people.
Have yet to make the cookies. The cookies.
I know.
What kind of cookies you cooking, huh?
Well, unfortunately, because we're New Hampshire, we haven't,
Well, you can't ship that anyhow.
If they're in cookies,
You
no one
can't
would
ship
know.
that.
No one would know.
Oh my!
How would they know? You get a dog to sniff
You're
out
gonna ship the cookies?
the cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
right.
don't put cheese on them.
Cheese cookie. Oh, have you ever had a cheese cookie?
No, stop it. No.
You
no,
take a mozzarella stick, you
He's
put
done.
it in the microwave,
He's done.
and you let it kind of crisp. Oh my gosh, it is amazing.
I feel like she's messing with me at this point.
Oh
She
no.
is.
Ask Bob. We used to make cheese cookies all the time.
What,
You know, you're gonna be laying underneath your truck one of these days, boom baby, because that's what I call you, boom baby. You're gonna be laying in your truck and you're gonna let a big old fart, and you're gonna be thinking about all this cheese.
yeah, go get
Right.
that. Go get your mail. It's been there for a week.
Don't share that with too many people.
Well, you just shared it with everybody that's not going to watch this. Don't worry, I'll forget in 20 minutes, man. Secret safe with me.
Renegade says he hasn't taken a nap since he was 3 years old.
So
really, I say that's a lot.
I never have taken a nap, at least in my older ages, until the Rona. And then things just changed terribly. I still don't have my smell 100% or my taste.
He used to be a bloodhound.
It's so stupid.
Since December.
No, it was
November.
Yeah, it was the week of Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Okay, so my son had COVID like that, and he couldn't get his taste back. You know what he did? He got one of the hottest peppers he could get and ate it.
I can't.
can't. I'm telling you, he got his taste and smell back.
Really?
Do it.
So farts, crap, anything like that is all one smell for me. Like, it's not like a powerful or anything. It's just one smell.
So
do the pepper on a video. Come on.
Yes. Yeah, do that. Carolina Reaper. Yes. Good idea.
Do it on a video. Hey, but you ain't got asthma or nothing, do you?
No.
Okay, yeah, then do it.
Listen, I'll do it, but I need to hit a certain amount of subscribers first.
Well, then that's what you do. There you go.
Yeah.
Then you could be the pepper eating junker clunker dude.
The pepper eating.
Who wants to see me die for subscribers?
We don't want to see you die.
I probably will.
Pepper.
Don't do that.
Do a ghost pepper?
No, that's not hot enough. That's nothing.
How about that one challenge?
Boom Baby says that's not hot enough. One chip challenge? Oh, I got one. My daughter and my son-in-law did it. It was pretty funny.
The one chip?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's hot. That's hot. That's what you got to do.
Thank you, Mr. Rich.
You ain't gonna die. Just as long as you don't. If you got asthma or something like that, dude, don't do it.
No, that's me.
Do it now. I don't have anything right now.
Yes.
Asthma with eating hot pepper like that with asthma, dude, it would mess you up bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that. I don't have asthma. I'm just fat.
Yeah, me too. Hey, part of life, man. We like food. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but peppers are healthy. They're a vegetable.
So
no, peppers are very healthy.
Yeah.
I was talking to my son today. I'm working on a car, and he came in after school, and he's chatting with me. We got into the conversation about fat people, right? And he's like, Dad, you're really not that big compared to people nowadays. And I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'm fat. I'm overweight. But compared to you walk down the road and you see the houses that are moving, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm actually a smaller person than what.
You got people that can't even walk, dude, or anything because of their weight.
I never even think about stuff like that because I've always been a big guy. So I always have thought that, hey, I'm the biggest because in school I was the biggest. But thinking about it now, I am not the biggest person around.
But the funny thing about it, though, if you lost a lot of weight, you'd probably look funny because you've always been big.
Yeah.
I do. I lost 100 pounds several years ago now. And I looked like a melted ice cream, is what one of my friends said.
As long as you're healthy and you feel good, oh, you got women, you got kids, there's something you're doing right.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean women. You got a woman.
Chloroform.
We're not going to talk about all your other women. We're just talking about women.
Don't put that in her head. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
We were just talking about this morning because I was, like everyone does it. You have your wife or whoever.
Come on, Bryce, say it. Boom, baby.
Boom, baby. That's right. Boom, baby.
You still always, you still flirt with your partner or whatever here and there. He's like, I don't know what your problem. I don't know what you even see. I said, well, to me, I think he's gorgeous.
Don't get super gay.
I won't. I'm going to end it. So anyway.
You are kind of pretty.
He is. He's got the... Okay. I never say no to him because he's got the big brown eyes and he's got the cute button nose. And he's got a good beard.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something, man. A wig and lipstick, we could probably hook you up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays, I'd fit right in.
No shit.
You won't ever see that on me.
It'd be fun. I have a whole makeup kit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to wake up one morning all really prettied up now.
Yeah. No, because he wears a CPAP mask, so I'd have to take that off.
Somebody's going to be sleeping in their Jeep. And I hope my back seat is big enough for me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say we could sleep in your Jeep together.
What?
Feeling kids in the park.
Where do you come up with things?
I don't know.
You hear the crickets?
No, I just hear the TV.
Nice shiny head. There you go.
Yeah.
Got a nice shiny head.
Turn head, boy.
Well, the thing about it is, if he was 5'2" and had a flat head, we'd always have a place to rest our beer.
Yeah, there you go. Just shrinked a little.
He's going to be like, I ain't never putting you back on my stream ever again, Mr. Rockwood.
There's something to be said for what he was talking about seeing people that are bigger. Because obviously, I'm also a pretty big, hefty woman. But I actually I feel bad saying this. I saw someone that made me do a double take. She was bringing her kid to the bus stop, and I felt bad because, everyone should appreciate who they are. But she must have been twice of me. And I weigh a good 260-something pounds.
There's a lot of big people out there. You just really...
But you notice there's the bigger, people in colder states are usually bigger than the people in the warmer states and stuff like that.
You want to be insulated.
Because in the colder states, we're hibernating and eating on all these cookies and bonbons, and people in the warmer states, they get to go out and play.
Yeah.
Ain't that right, Boom Baby?
Boom, baby, that's right. Better believe it.
Virgin ears looking fine in here.
My ears aren't virgin because I use Q-tips.
I do have throwing knives, but I suck at throwing them. Some nice fella gave you those.
Yeah.
That hasn't been lost in the wall yet. Just the arrow.
So the video.
I saw you posted on the Mustang. What's going on with that thing?
Oh, you're just gonna have to tune in to find out.
Oh, all right.
No, honestly, we haven't done anything since we put it back.
Oh no, we did do something. I put the metal for the frame under the car.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time getting going on it, to be honest with you guys. You right back? I'll be right here.
Well, it's like my Fairmont. I've got to the point where I can work on it in wintertime, but in the summertime, I'm going to do my other stuff,
Mm-hmm. I'm nervous. I'm going to mess it all up. Because it's not like I'm just replacing a motor. Because mechanical, I can do anything mechanical. I can rebuild the motor.
So this is the thing. All right. That thing is steel. There's nothing you can do to it that you can't fix.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can fix it.
I'm sure you got somebody nearby that can help you. Oh, I'm sure you got a buddy laying around somewhere that knows a little something.
I've owned this car for 9 years. Right? I have a friend that is really good with bodywork and could do this, but refuses to.
Why?
And he's a really good friend.
Why does he refuse to?
It's just a project he doesn't want to take on because it's too much. It's too time consuming.
Yeah, but have him come over and just help you here and there until you get something accomplished. That's all. Just a little bit every day is something.
Yeah. He won't do it. I've been begging him for years. And then getting screwed over on the money, $5,000 out my ass. 2 years gone, I had a lot of plans. I have piles of parts for this thing.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Either you're going to do it or somebody else is going to do it.
I was hoping somebody else would do it so I could do the fun stuff.
And what I mean by somebody else, you ain't going to be around to do it.
Probably, yeah.
So that's why I says, in anything that you mess up can be fixed. And YouTube has got so many tutorials and stuff on that stuff, dude. You should have no problem. You took a tractor that's been sitting for how long and got that thing running?
But it's mechanical.
I understand it, but how many people can do that? So you're a hands-on kind of guy, so I think you can do it.
I agree.
It's metal work. I've done metal work, but I'm not great at it, And this is one of those cars that'll be with me forever because I've already had it 9 years.
Well, the best part about it is it's yours. It don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be happy if it isn't.
Then you're just going to have to start working on it until you get that perfect or whatever.
I know.
It's not that hard, man.
And I know the stupidest thing is I know the channel is going to grow with the videos of that. I know that. That's the stupidest thing. I know that is the secret to unlocking success on YouTube.
Shop Cat right there just said a mouthful. Do it. Do your job, man. That's your car. It's your job. Do it. You can do it.
Yeah, it's just one more thing to learn, man. It's no big deal.
The problem is everyone believes in him, but him. He doesn't believe in him.
You got to crawl before you walk, man. And look at Ole's garage right there.
Ole!
He'll tell you. That guy's a mastermind.
This guy?
Man.
Ole's, yeah. That dude's smart as a whip, man.
So why don't you come up here and hang out for a couple days? You can do it.
You can do it. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's the only way you're going to learn, man. And we learn by our mistakes.
You see, and I know that once I get going on it, it's gonna be okay. It's just getting started. I keep distracting myself to other projects,
The only person you're torturing is yourself.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
1 week, 10 hours a day, done. Well, what are you doing for 10 days?
And that's the whole point. I mean, even if you just worked on that thing an hour a week, you're going to be farther ahead than what you are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Boom, baby. He's learning as he goes. He's learning as he goes.
What's your next project?
You got old Frankenstein on the road, man.
Yeah,
I honestly didn't know how to do most of this stuff. I've just been sorting it out. I mean, it's the same thing. You figured out a tractor, you can figure out that thing,
Yeah, it's just metal work. I've never been great at metal and body work. I've gotten way better at body work. Obviously, you saw the truck. I painted the bed on that. It looks decent. I could fix body panels, but it's just something about that the floor is what makes me nervous because I don't want to mess that up. You know, because you should have it in a jig.
So then
Worst case scenario,
weld?
you just fix it again. You know, if you mess
You know
it
how to
up, you just
weld?
redo it again.
I'm okay at it.
Well, if you know how to weld, then make the braces so to hold it up. Because it's a unibody, so it's gonna bend. You know what I'm saying? So brace it up.
Hello.
Yeah, actually, I have bed frames that once I tear the interior out all the way, I'm gonna support it. You know.
Was that like the robot dance?
He's in a live right now.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Well, you always just pick your nose, you know, get that finger way up in there.
I don't think I have it.
Okay.
I'm on a video.
All right, Shopcat, congratulations.
Yeah.
I've never gone with them. I've only done Southwest, but I do know that.
See right there?
You know,
Always can help you out, dude.
if you do,
You know, the guy, he's a whip.
stop in between.
Where are you located?
My surprise. I'm gonna watch as soon as I get off of this Shopcat. I'm gonna go check that out. By the way.
But anyhow, I'm going to drop off here. I just wanted to chop up here because you asked me to come up. So I want to make sure I had a showing. And
I appreciate it. Did you go see Dad yet?
I had lunch with Dad and everything today, and Dad's good, and I'm good, and everybody's good, and you guys are awesome. And anybody tells you any difference, you tell them I said so. You guys have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, buddy.
Take it easy.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Bye.
I never been on.
I'll tell you, man. Oli's garage. I was working on these brakes, and like every step of the way, I was like bugging him, like, "Hey, what do I do with this? What do I do with that?" Dude, he was helping me with the entire thing. It was pretty awesome.
I got a sticker wall.
Yeah.
Do you want? I made a sticker wall. I have like one.
I'm gonna let you guys talk to Brittany for a minute.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. See you later, Shane. Here's Dad.
So, there's nobody there. Oh, there's Brittany.
Hi. I feel high.
Because we're talking to Brittany and there's nobody in the chairs. I'm like, all right.
That's because I was playing secretary for a minute. I had his phone and he had to take a call, but I was like, I was trying to be like discreet about it.
Yeah.
So, hi.
So
You're the handprint girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you gotta be pretty excited about your El Camino, huh?
I am, and I felt bad. I didn't want to say anything and make it about me. But when he was talking about doing the floor, he was nervous about the floor. I wanted to be like, you can practice doing the floor on the El Camino. Because,
there you go.
you know, but I also didn't want to be like I didn't mean it in a opportunistic way. But I felt so. But I mean, he's welcome. I don't have a problem with him experimenting because to me, an El Camino, it's not perfect. You know what I mean? They're just not meant to be perfect cars. They're meant they're meant to be campy. They're meant to be redneck. You know?
Right. I mean, I get what he's saying in the aspect of like my wife has a car that I need to fix for her, and that thing I'm kind of gun shy with because it's her car. I don't want to like mess it up. So I get like you can put a mental stigma out there. You know, Frankenstein. Watch your feet, Shay. Frankenstein. I mean, he was so bad. It's like I can't. There's nothing bad I can do than worse than what he was. You know. So to me, like, I can't mess it up. You know. So but I get where he's coming from. But like even with the brakes, it was funny. I'd never mess with brakes ever, surprisingly. and you just learn it, you know. So
Yeah.
License plate.
yeah.
Oh, you got license plate, Arizona?
This is actually the plate we found in Frankie.
Oh,
I don't know if they'll still let us use it, but yeah.
I don't know. I would almost frame that because that's like symbolic. Like that's the life he was compared to the life he's going to have.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it was funny too because when I first got Frankenstein, my brother, I have a twin brother. My twin brother actually helped me get him, and it had a bunch of Thunderbird parts in it too, and he's a big Thunderbird guy, so that was kind of funny. But
Yeah.
so now you guys got to swap the body to the frame with that one, huh?
Yes, which was hard for me because I went through a lot of the sentiment. Anyone that says that there is no such a thing as gender roles, they don't know what it's like to, you know what it's for me, I'm more sentimental than he is in some ways, not always, but for me, I see a car and it's not oh, well, I can just take this and put this over here. That's
Right.
my first El Camino. That's the one that he got me for Christmas. It was hard to separate that, but he told me that pieces of that car were going to go on the new car, and then it's just going to, it'll be the same thing.
Yeah.
I had to get past that because I felt like it was almost like being ungrateful, because the newer car is definitely in better shape.
Right.
But there's no interior. I do want to maybe the interior on the old El Camino is in much better shape.
Okay.
But where it's been outside in the winter, I don't know if they're, moldy or anything. I gotta look at that. But the the newer one, I guess it was an SS or it was the sports edition or whatever, the newer one.
Nice.
The
Okay. Well, that's
one.
good.
So I was wondering if I should stay true to that. And I mean, I figure if you're going to spend money, you might as well go all the way, and get some good seats and all that. But I'm way off of thinking of the interior. I got to get the parts.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, because some of that car is going to transfer over, so it's still your same car, really.
Yeah, definitely.
I would definitely go for the better serial number, whichever one that is. If you got the SS, that's because why not? Might as well make it worth more,
Yeah. And by the time I'm done, I already have daydreams of being in this car. But the thing that's hard for me, not knowing as much as, you guys in the terms of the mechanics, this is my first car project.
Yeah.
I don't know which way is up. I don't know where to start. I try to make a list and my priorities are all over the place because I haven't done this before. So, what are you eating, an Oreo?
No.
Yes.
Keep going. Got 9 people there.
Oh.
He left his life to go grab an Oreo. That's messed up.
It's not even a true Oreo. It's a lemon Oreo.
What?
No,
There you go.
I will welcome any advice because
It feels weird.
I just can't. I tried to make a list the other day and I actually reached out to people about it. I'm like, okay, because I'm thinking of the engine. You open the car hood and you see all these parts.
Yeah.
And, most of it's already on the engine, I guess, but then you got, the windshield washer fluid and all that too. But I kept thinking that I need to buy a bunch of little parts to make everything work. And I was starting to get anxious and I'm like, okay, well, I got the carburetor, I got possibly a transmission, and I got the engine. But what about all the other pieces in between? How do I know what goes where? And to me, it's overwhelming.
Oh, pizza.
Ooh,
Nice.
thin crust. It looks like it's got some veggies.
We lost one while I came in here.
Oh yeah. Speaking of peppers, I'm a big pepper guy, so I gotta have at least serranos on almost
There
everything.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Remember the days that Domino's put peppers in the box?
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
Well, Papa John's does. They still put the peppers in there. Thank you.
I don't even know if we have a Papa John's around here. We have a Papa Gino's. No, we have a Papa John's.
You know, when I started Frankenstein, I'll admit this to an embarrassing fault here, but I'd worked on a lot of cars when I was younger, but I didn't really know what I was getting into.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I just kind of dug into it, figuring, there's really nothing that I could mess up, and just kind of looked at it as like a learning thing.
Yeah.
And what was interesting is I found every single time that I got stuck because I was filming it, everyone was so nice to help, like give advice and say, hey, just do this or that. And so I think if you approach it that way, obviously Junker knows what he's doing, but
Yeah.
it's really no big deal. It's nothing you can't fix. I mean, worst case scenario, you mess something up, you can fix it,
Well, that's what I was saying about him doing the floor panels. He's worried about doing the floor panels in the Mustang. I just want to be like, well, why don't you just practice in the El Camino? And then if you get it down packed in the El Camino, then you don't have to worry about it with the Mustang. And I'm not saying that for free labor. I'm just saying that as a...
Yeah, you could mess my car up first if you want.
I really don't mind. But what we were talking about while you were out there is that El Caminos aren't meant to be perfect. They're a whole element within itself. They're not meant to be perfect. They are redneck, like...
well, but if you're making it for yourself and you're just making it for yourself to enjoy, I mean, if there's imperfections, I mean, is it really going to bug you,
Yeah.
No, because if you think of it this way, he's going to pick on me bad. Every imperfection is a story. It's like having a roadmap on your car. Every imperfection is a memory. Remember the time this happened?
You're such a woman.
You know what? It's true, though. It's true. What about when you crash your car? Okay, when you bump into something, right, and you have a dent in your car, what is the first thing you do when you tell people about that dent?
You don't. You go home and you fix it.
Okay, if you don't do that, you're sitting around with your buddies drinking beer.
Hey, can I have my chair? This one's more uncomfortable.
Well, now I got the comfy chair. Now I gotta go get Oreos, but I'm gonna get the good ones because lemon Oreos, that's just savage. Oreos are chocolate and vanilla, not lemon.
I have a life to run.
Okay.
You get out of my chair, lady. People are saying hi, and you're not even doing anything.
What? Oh, hi, everyone. Wait, hold on. Drink a little pickle juice when you eat a pepper.
That would probably be so gross.
Exactly, Bryce.
Yeah, there you go. See, Ollie knows what's up.
If it was just parts and bolts, I wouldn't be.
The El Camino is too easy.
Bodywork's a whole nother beast for sure.
I've never crashed a car. Okay, so I'll tell you really quickly before I give Junkers back his seat.
And my live.
And the live. So the worst thing I've ever crashed my car into was a police officer. I somehow stalled.
Bryce is he's just not used to this kind of humor.
I somehow stalled. I was learning to drive, so I was 15 and a half. I was learning to drive, and the car stalled. This is what got me to hate Fords in the first place, was I stalled a Ford Escort. Like, how do you stall an automatic? I don't know, but it happened. Well, actually, I stalled my Jeep, but that's because I didn't have oil in the engine. But anyways, so I was in the middle of a busy intersection, and I panicked, and I was just playing with the shift knob and hitting all the pedals, and everyone was yelling in the car, and I was like, ah. So finally, once the car became unstalled, it was in reverse with my foot all the way on the gas, and behind me was a police officer, and I only knew that because when I hit and it went boom. All of a sudden, blue lights came on behind me. So yeah.
How was that?
So needless to say, Bob was not very happy with me, and I think I spent the night at my grandparents because he was so mad that I crashed his car. But I'll tell you what, though, my first car was, I always talk about it. I loved the car. It was a Chevy Celebrity. That car had no problems. The only problem with that car, and it was an 88 when I graduated high school in 2007. So, it was, even then it was an old car, but that thing had no problems except for undercarriage problems. That car could have ran forever. So, and then I get a Ford Escort that is stalling in the middle of an intersection. No offense, Bob. I hated Tauruses.
Bob, she's saying your car was a piece of crap.
I'm sorry, but so Junkers talks about how great the Taurus was, but no offense to my dad.
Wait a second.
Every Taurus he ever got.
No, pump the brakes. I have never once said a Ford Taurus is awesome. I said that the Ford Taurus SHO was awesome. I had to clarify that, guys.
I think a Ford Taurus is pretty much just a Chevy Lumina.
SHO.
No, more like SHIT.
Oh my God. I'm going to put on a video. You can go in the other room and watch it.
I've already seen your Ford.
Come on, let me have a chair back.
Yeah. I'm sorry. There's a reason why I don't have a Ranchero project. I have an El Camino project.
Well, when I was in high school, I had a buddy that ran his car under a school bus, so it could always be worse.
Oh my God.
Under it?
Yeah, well, he had it was a Firebird, and he wasn't paying attention. He drove right under the back of it. So.
Hey, Bill, what's going on? Hopefully you're still in here.
It was probably because the stop sign wasn't out,
Because
right?
Brittany didn't say hi.
I don't know how to do this stuff. I'm learning. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, there you go. See, Ollie's already helping you out. You're already teed up to go right there.
Hey, write
I think
that.
Ollie needs to.
Okay, write that down for me.
What?
Write down that channel now.
I thought you were talking about that whole thing being a slogan.
What?
You said write this down. You just turned it before I could fill it.
Oh.
Grace Rookie. I must put cookie. Grace Rookie Garage.
0 and okay. I'm gonna do it, guys. Calm down.
But you know what's funny, Renegade? I didn't even get a ticket. The guy felt bad for me, so I guess that's cool.
He didn't care. It wasn't his car.
No.
He wasn't paying for it.
Right? Well, and no damage really happened because they have those sweepers in front. I don't even know if there was any damage, if anything.
That's right. I forgot about that. RoboCop will show you.
That's hard. Okay, the family edition of the Taurus is not.
Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy's awesome.
Hey, Jimmy C.
You guys know
Yeah,
Jimmy?
Jimmy, what's up, man? I went on one of his lives a couple weeks ago. He has a live. Hey!
What's going on?
I gotta go.
Just had dinner. Thought I'd hop on. I'm drinking some special drinks tonight.
There you go.
Only available in 3 states.
Pickle juice?
Oh.
Nope.
Moonshine.
Hard Mountain Dew.
What?
What?
Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Not very good.
It's not very good.
It's caffeine free and sugar free. And the problem with it being sugar free is it tastes like aspartame.
How do you have caffeine-free Mountain Dew?
Wait a
That
minute.
is like
It's
Did you say it's alcohol?
it's malt. Yeah, it's like a malt beverage or whatever.
yeah, it's caffeine-free.
Caffeine free and sugar free. Sugar free is really the thing that makes it taste bad. But
Yeah.
I bought 12 of them. So guess what? I'm gonna drink 12 of them. What
Wouldn't
up,
it be
Shop
cool
Cat?
if, Willy Wonka, where you could like pass the drinks through the pictures?
That would be insane.
That'd be cool.
I don't have the kind of mushrooms we need to make that happen.
What are you talking about, Shopcat? Bryce hasn't
I'm
seen.
gonna watch. I swear I'll watch.
All right, we gotta watch. This is tonight's video, Shopcat.
I was gonna say I don't think I've missed any of his videos. If he uploaded it today, I didn't see it though.
Well, he did a premiere last night.
I must. Yeah, I missed that. I was having video issues.
Those premieres help out on watch hours. Huge. As long as you get people to come in.
It's a lot of fun too. I really enjoy doing the premieres. I mean, you get to talk to people while they're watching and stuff. And, I really enjoy it.
Yeah,
the longer the video, like when I had that hour and 20-minute video, that was pretty cool because, you know.
See, I probably wouldn't do a premiere on something that long. I'm not going to sit through it. So,
I don't know how he had people sitting through the whole thing.
I mean, I watched it.
Yeah, that's dedication.
Well, I had it playing while I was working.
No, I didn't.
Ouch!
I didn't mean it like that.
You're a good friend because his videos suck.
No, I didn't say it like that. No, what I meant was it's hard for people to watch long videos. I love your videos.
It's hard
obviously.
for people to watch your videos.
No, I said long,
I support everything you do.
I said long videos.
I prefer the longer videos.
I do too.
Because I'm always watching it while I'm doing something else. And so I prefer to put something that's going to last that time where I can just listen to it, you know?
So I personally think that he has come a long ways. His editing has come a long ways.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, he's definitely more charismatic.
His storytelling's much better. What is the first thing I told you when I met you, Grady? You need to work on your storytelling.
You suck.
I did not say that. I said you need to work on your storytelling. You had a good story, you just weren't telling it.
Yeah.
It jumped around too much. It was hard to follow. So you're much better on following the story. Even if you're just telling the story on YouTube, that's fine. Yeah. But it's gotta be consistent. Otherwise, people don't know what you're doing.
I thought it got worse. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I just mash keys until something plays.
I'm just kidding.
You edit, he said.
So I was really about the last tractor video. I only messed up on one thing, and that was when my brother-in-law pulled up behind the tractor, and you can hear me say, "Shut that shit off."
That was my favorite part.
That wasn't supposed to be in the video. Dude, when that happened, my heart fell out of my body. I was like, oh no, what is next? I don't remember this part because I thought I had deleted it, but I did not delete it.
See, and you got mad at me because I flipped you the bird in our last live.
I try and keep it as clean as possible. Yes, there's swear words, but I try and keep it as clean as possible.
It was honestly my favorite part because I'm like, see that. This guy's just like me. He gets off the camera, he's cursing, he's like, shit.
Yeah. If there was no editing, trust me.
Oh God.
It would be like a reality show.
Oh, it would be bad.
It'd be a lot.
Didn't I tell? No, Eric. My brother come over when I was draining the transmission out of the tractor, and I have like an hour-long video of her and I going back and forth because there was, 8 gallons of goo and other fluids that came out of this transmission. So I was having her fill up every bucket you could. So I'd fill up 6 quarts, give her the bucket, keep going back and forth. She kept throwing it under and it would splash me in the face. It should have been put in the video. It really should have been.
Yeah.
But I was just like, what the fuck? And I'm swearing. I'm so mad.
The problem is, his timing is horrible because I don't know what happened. It must have been so at work I do a lot of hands-on with people, And I think maybe the angle of how I was like arm in arming with somebody or something. I don't know, but my back was killing me for those days, like 3 straight days in a row. And out of all the days he could have asked me to do all this stuff,
Damn, Bill,
was
sorry.
the day that my back was killing me. So I'm trying hard not to.
There you go.
It just killed. And he's like, and so I'm trying to like kick the bucket under, and he's like, "Oh, you're splashing me." I'm like, "I can't get down there right now."
That's true. I actually should go see if it does. What's going on, Jimmy?
Oh,
What, Jimmy?
nothing special. Good to see y'all. Thanks for having me up. Just wanted you to know this came in.
Did you open
Just scrap piece of paper?
No, I didn't open it yet. But I'll tell you something. The post. Well, let me shut this thing off for a second. The post office had some fun with it.
Oh my
It looked
god!
like it got run over by a truck. Like,
Like someone got hungry.
Oh, that's not cool.
yeah, I mean, it's all talk. It almost looks like they opened it, for Christ's
What's
sake.
going on, Henry?
They're hoping for a jacket.
But, oh, yeah, they definitely opened this thing. Come on.
Oh, just
But no, I got it. Thank you.
At least it's still in there.
there you go.
Oh, what we got?
They're
Jumper
like, "This is
Conquer.
money."
Yeah, look at that beautiful thing.
We need a. Oh, man, it's too small.
There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna see if she can do headbands.
Oh, I'll adjust it. You know,
See?
but we gotta.
Henry, I hear you guys getting a lot of rain up there. So my grandmother says. She
Oh,
says
it's been horrible.
you guys been getting rain down there too?
all day.
Really?
Yep,
So
all day.
Now on a diet?
can I just? Well, I'll explain because I think it just went over everyone. So Bill wrote that he just got diagnosed with long-term COVID, and so he's going to be down for the long haul. I guess it said that it was sticking to fat cells, so his body was like a hotel for the virus. So now he's on a diet.
Oh,
It does
dang.
work at obesity.
Huh.
So poor guy. So I'm sorry.
Raining.
I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, Bill, and I will pray hard for you. Okay, buddy?
Yeah, she's better with words and stuff like that.
No.
No, I'm saying you're better with the words and stuff like that. So.
Yeah,
Very well explained.
very well. Well, it's like me saying that because he thinks I'm being, I don't know what the word is, being too womanly. But I was telling him he's afraid of making mistakes on his Mustang. And I said, listen, every dent.
Hey, you're the only one that'll know they're there.
Oh my God.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean? If you do it right, you're the only one that'll know. Come on.
For sure,
it's a
when
good
I started
story.
cutting cars apart for the first time, I was nervous. I mean, it was just me. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any parts. All the parts I had were all used. This is before you go buy body panels. and
Hey.
stuff.
Fox.
So I just started cutting stuff up, and I found that until you make the mistake, you can't fix it, but you can
How
fix
else you
almost
gonna learn?
anything.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, just a perfect example. I hate to, pump out other streams, but just look what Puddin's doing lately with that box truck that he built 12 years ago when he was first learning how to fabricate. You know, and now he's coming back 12 years later and he's like, oh, I won't do that again. And this, oh, yeah, this was when I didn't know how to weld, and,
I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, and
Yeah.
the more, like, I'm not the best welder, but the more I do, the better I get. So,
I'm not a welder.
Mama Bear, what's going on? I don't believe I've seen you in here before.
What's up, Street
What's
Bob?
up, Mama Bear?
Welcome.
Cheers.
That's her favorite animal.
It is. I have a.
Street Fox.
Street Fox. What up, Street Fox?
mama bears are very dangerous. There's plenty of them around here.
Yeah,
You
they
don't
are.
mess with them.
Show the camera one.
They kill you.
Oh,
We
yeah.
don't have those
Don't
in
have control of the camera.
Yeah, none of those in Arizona. Well, they'd
You
be
just
at the
get
zoo if they had
scorpions.
it. Scorpions. So, yeah, y'all have a huge scorpion issue out there.
Oh man,
I mean, it's
I
terrible.
was taking my brakes off and I had a scorpion come out off the brake cylinder. Yeah, no.
You know,
So we have scorpions here too. So we get everything. There's a lot of stuff in Tennessee that's looking to kill you.
Nah.
So
I used to
Down
have.
here in New
Great
Hampshire,
place.
I
I
mean,
used to have a pet. I used to have a pet scorpion named Sting because I'm so creative. And
just need the doctor.
He was fun to watch, but when it came time to clean out his aquarium or his terrarium, I had to pick him up with barbecue tongs because he did get me once. It was just an emperor scorpion, so they're not, they don't kill you or anything, but he's like trying to get me. He's got his tail like this, trying to get me, trying to pinch me. And I got the tongs. I'm like, okay, Sting, I'm just making your cage better. Like, can you imagine having an animal that you have to pick up with a pair of tongs?
I can't imagine having an animal I thought might want to kill me in my sleep. So,
we don't need no poison.
So you've never had
cats. That's why I don't have cats too. So
you've never had
they want to kill you all the time.
You know that if you die and it's just you and the dog will eat you.
Oh, nice.
The dog would, but I bet a cat would.
Yeah.
I don't know. The dog's hungry enough.
I don't know. I mean, they're not animals, but I have to say nothing's sacred because I had a nightmare the other day. Anyone see the Waltons? It's a homey, nice little show.
Mm-hmm.
Brother we're talking about, and I think that's how it got in my dream. But Grandma and Grandpa Walton, I watched them bludgeon someone to death with like this mallet axe thing. I woke up with like the sweats because I was watching Grandpa Walton like bludgeon people.
Wow, you ate some good shit that night, huh?
That's what I was just thinking. How do I get on that train?
Right?
I literally had a root beer float. That's what I
mean. Like,
it was the last thing I had before I went to bed.
They're like two of the most docile people ever on TV.
Right?
And you turn them into murderers.
Had you been watching Rob Zombie movies before that?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
They kind of have that vibe to them.
She has very weird dreams all the time.
You sure you didn't take a trip to Maine and get the wrong edible?
Well, I'm going to pick on him now because he had me stop playing Unsolved Mysteries on the TV because I was thinking about Unsolved Mysteries.
Listen. We had a whole weekend of Unsolved Mysteries.
Because
it doesn't bother me.
I was sick, and that's all I wanted.
I love watching stuff like that. But I was at the computer, and I was doing some editing, and it was weird. It was a weird unsolved mystery that the wife and the husband was murdered, and nobody knew who and why. But it was about.
See, did you read Shop Cat stuff?
Oh yeah, but it was about he was a mechanic and she was a secretary, and they were killed in their shop. And it was just really weird. It was in my head. I couldn't get it out. I'm sorry. I'm human.
Yeah, wasn't that the one where his buddy, his business partner, killed him?
Maybe
slowly with poison from cookies and shit like that.
No, they shot this guy.
All right.
Hey, Shop Cat, was that the cat that fell off the top of the cabinets? Because I about died when I saw that.
Shit. That was funny as shit.
Wasn't it? I mean,
the cat completely missed his step and had no idea what to do, man. Like,
poor cat.
I bet
really not this one, David. This is Vader. I hate cats, by the way, but I like this one.
No, I have video proof that he was sitting.
I said I like this one. I admitted it.
Oh, I like cats, but cats are always plotting your death.
I've learned to tolerate our cat because he forces himself upon you. You know, it's like,
yeah.
And then when you want to pet him, he's like, "Fuck off, I'm gone." I'm like, the other reason I don't want the cats. You know,
dude, I'm in the bathroom taking a poop yesterday. This cat somehow opens the door, just comes in and sits there and stares at me. I'm like,
oh, I can't take a poop without Thomas fucking wanting to climb on me and freaking like, dude, why you gotta come in here while I'm pooping? It's the only time he wants to bug me is while I'm pooping. Like, come on, man.
This live is taking a weird turn.
Well, this is Thursday night with Junkers is on.
It's true. I'm a couple of drinks in, so I'm down. Whatever.
Were you here the night that I started laughing about Poo-Tang?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you should be all caught up.
Oh, no, he's not caught up because he hasn't heard about Britney Spears.
Oh God.
Oh,
So
He's pissed about being in the snow.
you got
I don't
Britney
blame him.
Spears.
well, he's pissed like 9 months out of the year. Then
You got
poor cat.
They have dogs. With dogs, you can't have cats. I feel like. Well, I don't even know how because you have dogs and cats. So I don't even know how you pulled that
We have
off.
guinea pigs too. I mean, could you imagine if they all got together and
So
just
we have 4 guinea pigs, 1 cat, 4 dogs, 1 lizard, a bob.
No. No, the cat stays here, and the dog generally stays in the car. If it comes with us at all. He's too fucking old.
I saw Bob been taking shots of maple syrup.
That's what we do up here, man. I'm telling you, we're not much different than the Canadians. We're really not.
Oh, that's what we should do. We should toast.
I am the guy that'll put maple syrup in just about anything.
See,
You know?
It's good in coffee.
I mean,
If you don't have
Alice-
coffee creamer,
Alice
it's great in
coffee.
coffee.
you know, throw it in your
forget
scrambled
that we
eggs,
have
throw it in
Jimmy
your hamburger. If
Jimmy-
you can't have a good pan of baked beans without a little fucking maple syrup in it. You know?
I agree.
I forget
definitely
that
agree with
Jimmy
that.
in here. He's literally down the road from me. He's only half an hour away.
An hour.
It's weird having somebody else in the same state because I talk to you guys. They're all over the place.
Yeah, well, you
It's
know.
true. I was telling somebody the other day, I have so many friends in Canada now.
Yeah.
Right?
Who would have ever thought that would happen? I mean, it's just
Yeah,
weird.
who would've thought? How
David.
is it that I know 20 people that I see daily in freaking Australia?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Come on.
So I'm going to ask a question to Jimmy.
What up?
Bread in a can.
Bread in a can. The only bread in a can is brown bread. And it's
And-
fucking well worth buying.
See?
Never heard of it.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, when
Jugger
you
was
go-
telling me this
listen, though,
weeks
when you
ago.
go-
I was like,
When you
Never
go,
heard.
next time you go and get some beans, canned beans, baked beans, freaking pay attention. Right near the B&M beans somewhere, there's going to be a can of brown bread.
But Jimmy, they're not where he lives.
not here, not in Tennessee.
I don't.
God damn
I
it,
don't
we'll
think I've
send
ever
you.
seen that.
Send me your address. We'll send you a can. You got to get real beef hot dogs and freaking some good baked beans. You got baked beans on the counter down there.
Yeah.
All right, get your best baked bean, and you take this brown bread, right? Pop it out of the can, slice it up into little discs, and fucking butter it. Put it in the oven, butter on top, and freaking crisp that thing up nice. And you eat that. You eat that with your freaking beans, man. If you are not in
I'm
heaven,
down.
there's something wrong with you.
I'm down. Listen, I'll
It's
try almost
basically-
anything. So
It's basically like molasses bread.
really.
You know, it's sugar bread.
We had a really crazy conversation that night about weird
Yeah.
foods that were just different places. And
yeah,
that was,
brown bread
Jugger
is
was talking about it.
weird things. Yeah.
Hey, Hold on one second, you guys. I want to touch on a subject. Bill, I am very sorry to hear that you had to put your dog down. If you're looking for another dog, I have a rescue. They worked with me, and they were freaking awesome. They were out in Brittany. I don't even know where they are. They're way out there though.
You can get it.
Walking in the Sun Rescue. If you want a link, let me know, and I can send you one. But it's called Walking in the Sun Rescue. You can find it on Facebook. They helped me. I ended up only paying like $250 for Shelby, and they brought her to Rochester, which is about 45 minutes away from me. So that was a really, really, really good place. And I still stay in touch with them all the time. I send pictures of her, and they're just really good people. They really are. So if you are looking for a dog, check them out. Okay, back to bread.
I want to know what's up with bagged milk.
Oh,
I'm just
that's called
Oh.
shelfable milk.
Shelfable
Once upon a time, we were in a bad way, so we were getting food from the shelter, okay, from the food pantry, and they had shelfable milk. It's in a foil bag. You could leave it. You could leave it in the fucking cabinet all you wanted. And freaking
Really?
put it in the fridge. Yeah, it was there. It worked.
Did it taste
It's
like
all
milk?
about- It was perfectly good. It was normal milk. It's normal milk. The only difference is the storage container.
I've never heard of it.
Me
The only
either.
difference is
Have you
your
heard
normal
about
milk. Your normal milk that you put in the fridge would be shelfable if they stored it in a light, a
That makes
light
great sense
container.
for preppers and for anybody that is trying to put something up. I mean, that'd be awesome. And then for like a pantry or whatever, that's great for them too because they couldn't give out real milk because it spoils so fast.
Exactly. And they had it on the shelf, and they got it by like the pallet. It was like like, oh, okay, great.
I've learned a lot tonight.
Yeah.
That could have ended badly.
And here, I'm gonna drop in the private chat here the link to the brown bread.
I'm gonna check that out.
I'll come back and check it out because I don't know what it is, but I'm down. I'll try it. Maybe I'll make a video about it. I got a second channel where I put stuff like that.
You got to click it now because it won't be there later.
Oh, that's right.
David, I was actually looking at it. If I had money in my account, I would have sent it to you already. I found 2 cans of original B&M on Amazon for $13.99 delivered.
Yeah, that's a little pricey for Amazon, though. But
so with stuff like that, you're paying for.
When you get a regular can from Wally World for $2.22. So.
Yeah, but then you got to ship it.
Well.
That's got to be $10 right there.
Well, you put it in if it fits.
If he's got a local Walmart, he's all set.
I don't know how big it is, but
if he shops at Walmart, he's all set. He just.
I don't think that they sell the same things we do, bro.
They just don't.
Canada, right?
I'm gonna go look. Canada? I'm wondering.
Me? I'm in Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah. So it's a Walmart. As long as he orders it, it'll be there.
I have it delivered to the store.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, if you shop at a Walmart anyway.
I don't, but I would go there for it. So no big deal.
If you drive by it, it's easy enough to grab.
B&M, what was the brand?
B&M baked beans. It's a brown bread though. I don't know what the.
I don't know what it is.
Huh?
I don't know what the B&M is. I'll call it Boston and Maine because my father worked for the Boston and Maine Railroad. We lived outside of Boston.
Right.
We ate B&M baked beans and brown bread freaking regularly.
We'll see if I can order it right now.
In fact, I guess it's just I see an ad here, a recipe. It's Boston brown bread, but I don't know.
David,
I know it's definitely a New England thing.
I am not a true New Englander then because I will not eat brown bread. It's gross.
Oh.
But you'll eat pickled pig's feet and that other thing you were talking about, the gut
Pickled
thing or
pig's
whatever.
feet was awesome. I haven't had it.
That's good.
I haven't had it since I was a kid because my grandfather ate it all the time, and I ate it when I hung out with him. But you don't see it.
I'll go back.
I've never seen it in the store. As an adult.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do y'all know what moon pies are?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that was created here, basically.
Really?
Yeah, it was for miners. They would, they had them in the general store.
Yeah.
For miners, and the miners would go in and get an RC Cola and a moon pie, and it cost them a nickel. And the deal was that they could pay on credit, and that's how they kept people working. Was they'd get them basically in huge debt, and they couldn't quit.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's how it works. You're a slave to the man.
Yeah, exactly. And that, it kind of took off from there, but there's in Gatlinburg, which is just like an hour from here, which is
sold to the company store.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's where that came from. Basically, is that same sort of time frame. But there's a moon pie factory or outlet or whatever, and they have like different flavors. You can get all kinds of flavors and stuff. I don't know. It's interesting.
Banana moon pies are amazing.
Awful. I mean, awful. fake banana flavoring. Oh, it's so bad.
Are
Oh,
those like
my
those
God.
little Debbie things? Is that what you're talking about?
What's that?
Like the little Debbie things, the little cakes?
Yeah, they're round.
You might know it as a whoopie pie.
Oh, okay.
Bill, that is my hometown.
Yeah, it has
Hometown king.
like marshmallow in the middle or whatever,
Yeah. Okay.
covered in chocolate, usually. Unless you get a
Sounds
banana
good.
one and you roll, nope.
Out of a can too. See? It's a Vermonter right there. Hey, so another thing that he doesn't know about is bag bomb.
Oh,
You never heard of it until Grady. I mean, I'd never heard of it.
We
What
always
was
say
that?
that.
Bag bomb.
Bag bomb? You don't know what bag bomb is?
He doesn't know what bag bomb is, dude.
I thought they sold it all over the country.
They do.
Man.
I guarantee it's on shelves everywhere.
Do you guys have a Tractor Supply down there?
We do.
It's probably in his local grocery store too.
But you can't go to just the regular moisturizer section because it's designed for.
See, Henry just took off, and he could have told you because it's made and distributed out of Lindenville, Vermont.
It's awesome stuff.
I don't
Sounds like
remember how
lotion.
we used it though.
Jimmy, are you
but I
dying
remember
over
we
there,
had
buddy?
it.
We literally use it on cups,
Yeah, because
cups and it disinfects.
Oh, okay.
It's got that they were all about that at first with the COVID, the hydroquinone, the quinone, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It has that in it. It's soothing. It's got all natural ingredients and it's moisturizing, but it's Vaseline.
company
It's like,
store.
the feeling is like Vaseline though, so it's thick.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Bill knows about it.
Damn
It's
right.
normally used
Yeah.
on rashes and and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just had never heard of it.
Shit, we had a cat that ripped open her leg, and my father took and stuffed the hole full and covered it up, and it kept the infection away and saved the cat. See, 100% Google.
Yeah, I was just reading that. Yep, that's the kind of evening it's been.
Farby, see?
Yeah.
And Big Ford, where are you?
I don't do a lot of cow farming.
It doesn't have to do with cow. That's how it
I
originated.
know, but he said the cow they use it for cow udders. I don't
That's
do a whole lot of cow farming.
that's how it was originated. That's how
Originally made, yeah.
Yeah.
what was it,
Just when you-
1886 or some shit like that? It's way back there.
Yeah, because every time they don't have the machines or they didn't have the machines to milk, and every time he would milk
Chafing.
yeah.
It's chafing.
Topcat, do you have bag bomb up there? I want to know if it made it that far up.
Moon pies.
I think
What
they
a wonderful
actually
time to be
sell.
alive.
I think they actually sell moon pies at Tractor
What a
Supply.
wonderful time to be alive.
So moon pies to me have the chocolate over them and it has the ripples around it. That's a moon pie to me.
So
The first time I ever tried a moon pie was the banana moon pie at the dollar store.
What is yours, David?
what is my favorite moon pie?
Yeah.
Classic chocolate.
Does it have the ripples around it?
I don't know about ripples.
Yeah, it's got the. Damn you.
Frosting?
They're so frosty.
Are you
What
thinking?
are you talking like a freaking?
Also,
With the
Shopcat
hole,
mentioned something
the-
about or
the
somebody
Swiss
mentioned
roll?
something about the Simpsons.
No,
There's a Simpsons episode where they go to Knoxville, which is basically where I live, to the Sun Sphere, and there's wigs inside of it.
It is
Random
just
thing.
like this, but it has the ripples around it.
Interesting.
Man, I ain't never.
The only
seen
thing
no
I can think
moon
about
pie
the
with
ripples is where the chocolate or whatever the topping is dries around the edge. It does
Yeah.
like little drips all the way around it.
But the ones that I remember from my childhood they're very similar to that. Come on, adjust. Very similar to that, but
Yeah.
but they
Oh, those things. Yeah.
That
That's
looks like a
you
Reese's
talking
peanut
ding
butter cup.
dong.
Thought you were talking ding dongs. No.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
Debbie's like
Yeah, that's what you're talking. Ding dongs and ho-hos, man. Come on.
Jimmy Make It Work says, "Hey guys, heard moon pies and had to get in here."
Right?
You're go-
Come on.
What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
It's a fine hat you have there.
Back.
I love the hat.
I do
Thank
too.
you. My grandma got it for me.
Oh,
I'll rock that hat.
that is really cool.
Thank you.
It definitely fits you.
Thank you.
You guys know Shiloh.
Yeah, I'm on
Yes.
Daddy's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I call her
And
the
you didn't
handprint. She's the
I was
hand.
the one that's wearing the Vino Rat Rat shirt.
She got a Vino Rat Rod shirt and she's like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I wear it every day, but it's in the washing machine.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing that your dad needs to buy you a Jugger Clunker shirt. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
I like that.
If you want merch from me, you're gonna have to make your own.
Right?
I know. I can't even get a dang sticker out of you.
I got nothing.
But that means that when he finally makes merch, it'll be limited supply, which will make it worth more.
That's right.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very limited because you'll have to. Maybe I'll just start selling Sharpies, and you can
Yeah.
put it on. You put my logo on anything you want with your Sharpie.
No, you sell the Sharpies that you used to answer the questions on Stump the Chump. It'll be
Oh
like,
yeah. I don't know what
Remember-
happened to that one. It's around here somewhere. That'd be a limited edition right there.
Yeah, I had T-shirts for a while. I think I sold 12 of them in 2 years.
Hey, that's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't sold one
Well,
shirt.
it didn't keep the T-shirt maker in business. You don't make them no more. So there.
I considered having some T-shirts made just for me to wear, but as far as selling them, got no interest in that. Is a whole lot of work.
Yeah, I got. Where'd it go?
That is
Iron
nice.
Horse?
Hey, Bill, my oldest just turned 19 yesterday. Congrats on yours. Did you win the game? Oh, okay. Jerk.
Bill came in here to talk to Brittany. Back off, Dad.
You believe that?
I got nothing for you.
He doesn't care about me. Flashlight. You sold the flashlight, Jimmy?
I can't believe you.
Not me. Other Jimmy.
Someone
Daisy, you
says happy,
stay.
someone says happy birthday, Bill.
Bill's birthday.
I think they.
Yeah, Bill's birthday.
Oh, it was his kid's birthday. His kids.
Oh, his kid's birthday. I missed that.
Dr. Naylor Underbaum. What?
I was reading the comment. Shopcrack says Dr. Nail something.
Sometimes I can't keep up with the chat.
Mama Bear says hi.
It wasn't a streak anymore.
Yeah, where'd you guys go, Bryce?
What's that?
Where'd you guys go? I see pictures of you all over the place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we try and do a lot. I mean, the nice thing with Arizona is there's so many places within driving distance, really. You could take a day trip or a 2-day trip and even drive up there. You know, we've got 3 dogs, so the only challenge, it's like we try and take them, but then it's like you got to drive. So then it's like, you know, we'll go to Utah or Nevada or whatever, but yeah, a lot of road tripping for sure.
Yeah, animals and road tripping. Just make the road tripping longer.
Yeah. They also sell chicken poop. What?
Lip balm. Yeah. He's not sure the ingredients, though, so
What?
buy at your own risk. I think I'll stick with Burt's Bees. I mean, you know.
So
Burt's
Easy
Bees
way.
is good too, yeah.
Burt's Bees says I miss
No,
when.
Bill said that.
Oh.
He bought one of your shirts?
And then
Dude's rich, so.
my dad's dream car is what's your dream car?
They won't want to hear that, baby.
My dad has a dream.
So I'm a huge Ford guy, but I've been wanting a Challenger for a while. I've been wanting a Scat Pack Challenger.
Me
But
and my dad.
Who doesn't want a Challenger, though? You know.
Challenger.
I mean,
I had one.
if you're like over 35, 40 years old, you have some need for a Challenger somewhere in your life. You know.
right?
I mean,
That's
at
what I'm
least
saying.
one. It's one of those things you got to do at least once. You know.
Right, right,
I
right.
liked mine for a hot minute. I had an SRT8
Mhm.
in
Oh, nice.
well, I had it in 10, but it was an 08.
Tan. I love when you say
Yeah.
that, man.
And I mean, it was a 6-speed, 6.1 liter Hemi. You know, it was loaded and all.
Mhm.
Nice.
Personally, I want one that's really clapped out that I could just like get running enough to beat the crap out of it. You know.
Oh, I beat the crap out of that thing from the moment I owned it.
So why don't you just
Well,
go?
you know.
I drove to Texas to get it. I should have
There
been
you go.
YouTubing back then.
Yeah.
Secrets of the well. Hello, Jimmy. See that?
Relax. You don't have to read them out loud.
Yeah, but I like reading.
I should
know,
give
but
her-
they all see it too.
I should give her control, and she could do this, and I could pay attention.
What's up, Mojo?
Trust me, I can read anything.
I hate reading. Grilling and chilling. What's up?
Too.
There you
Test
go,
me.
grilling, chilling.
What'd you make tonight?
Grilling and chilling. Who knows?
I don't know.
Something with beer.
Don't quote me, but I think today is supposed to be X Day.
What?
I don't know.
Eggs?
X. Like EX, like ex-wife, ex-husband.
Oh.
Oh, I
What?
thought it was like extra cheese.
I'm not going to contact mine. Y'all are on your own. You can do whatever you like.
Oh,
I'm good.
I have no contact with any of mine.
Yeah, there's a reason there's an X there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen mine this morning.
Hey, Channy.
Well,
I've
if you
seen
got
one
kids with them, that's
ex-girlfriend
different, but
from like
I
grade
know.
school on YouTube, on Facebook rather, but that's it. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
all gone our ways long ago. You know, it's just to keep in touch because we all went to school together or whatnot. I see
Does
them every
Future
once in a
X-
while,
No, Future X would not count on X Day.
but yeah, there's nothing there.
Don't have an X. Well, congratulations on that one.
Uh-huh.
X that. Can you come up? Come up to what? Wouldn't you be coming down?
To the bar. I don't know.
You want-
Are you
To
becoming
the bar?
buff?
Yeah, step up to the bar.
20 years divorce.
I don't have an ex-wife, just ex-girlfriends.
8
They're
years.
cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper.
They're a lot cheaper. I'll just tell you that for sure.
Sure. Did you just answer your own question?
Why?
What?
I know one guy been divorced 5 times, and one of them.
I think
his
it's
wife.
referred to the up or down, whatever.
36 years. Congrats.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's
Good run.
yeah.
I'll not have another ex. My wife will have to murder me and bury me in the backyard if she wants rid of me.
Thanks
I
for
ain't
coming,
going
man.
nowhere.
Hey,
I
Ollie.
appreciate the Brittany, did you give me my water? I appreciate all the words of wisdom. I probably will be messaging you when I start cutting into it and be like, I did this wrong.
Sorry.
This thing goes too fast. This
That's
machine
still-
goes too fast.
That's good. When people are talking, that's good.
Yeah.
I can't read
Oh,
that.
yeah. Hold on a second.
Are you gonna help your daddy put all those truck videos in one playlist in order?
You know, I
In order.
want to figure that out, by the
Yeah.
way. Do I just add a playlist and then go to each video and put add to that playlist?
Yes,
And I
Okay.
think if you do it out of order, it'll be out of order too.
yes, it will
Okay.
be.
So
But you
you
can
have
actually-
to do it.
There's a way to go in there. It'll add them as uploaded if you know what I mean.
No, I'm
Yeah.
actually I'm really glad you said that because I didn't even know I didn't
Oh,
even think about
And
doing
another thing you might want to do is get rid of all those playlists full of everybody else's content.
that. Yeah. Good idea.
Because you're clicking them away from your channel.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, that's awesome. I appreciate that.
Mhm. Yeah, I know you didn't pay attention during all the old what do you call it? What do they call it? Okay, sub for sub channels where they would teach you how to build your channel and whatnot. You must not have paid any attention to any of them.
I was just impressed that
We
you
just
went all the
started
way
putting
to the
pictures,
first
you know.
video.
Uh-huh.
Grilling and chilling. You send me a message, huh? On Instagram.
Yeah, it's funny. I went back and I watched my first video compared to the video now, and it was funny because like my first video, it's got like part of it's like portrait versus landscape, and it's all like clunky.
I watched it.
Yeah, I was like,
Look,
dude,
you know
it's
when
crazy.
I make a habit. I make a habit simply because when I first started doing YouTube, and I was like, how do you do this? And one of the things you figure out is to go look at what other people did when they first started, you know?
Yep.
And it was very obvious that the longer they did it, the better the videos they made. So I make it a habit of, you know, when I meet someone new, the first thing I do is go and see what they started with. And some people you can tell, oh, if this guy started right here, he's already got an education in video making or whatever. He's probably had a couple channels already, you know, this and that.
And a lot of people will go back and delete their early stuff too,
just to hide it. And I'm like, no, I got to own this. I'm an idiot. I'll leave it up there and have fun with it. You know,
at some point I'll delete some of my content not because it's bad or anything, but like I did a lot of stuff because I had to do it because I had to do it. I didn't have a choice, and it's not terribly entertaining. It never will be. So I may go back and delete that stuff, but
no, but that's okay because it's the garbage you did to get to where you are.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean?
Yeah,
and a view's a view. I want you know what's the funny? Are you monetized?
No.
All right. Well, I'll let you know. Once you hit 1,000 and get monetized, all your old stuff starts getting pushed again.
Really?
It's ridiculous. Yes. Stuff that never.
I got some good stuff, but it just doesn't
get didn't get 100 views. I have videos that didn't get 100 views. Okay, when I put them up, right? Mm-hmm. In fact, that was almost everything I put up when I first started doing it. I would be lucky to get 60 views, you know. And some of them now have 1,500 views.
That's crazy.
It's taken 3 years to get there, but it's like woohoo!
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah,
yeah, you know.
I've got a few really hot
videos. They get a new push.
Yeah, I got a couple that do really, really well. My very first, I did a Will It Run on the Camaro when I first got it. I think it's got like 11,000 views or something.
Yeah, well, that's way easy. I mean, everybody clicks Camaro, or you know.
Yeah, exactly. So the Camaro content does excellent.
Yeah,
that's when I got all my growth. But then I had to go into the real world and fix the stuff that I had to fix, so I could get paid and out of this stuff. So,
if you knew how to tag that stuff better and make the better video like you do now, right? You make a better video now, right? If you knew how to tag that same content, you'd probably get a better response. You know? Yeah. As lame as it is, maybe, you know, changing a starter on a Ford POS, you know what I mean? Whatever that, and you know, the nuances of it, you know?
I have went through and like lately a lot of my stuff I'm really packing it in, like, man, you know, just trying to get through because I'm just trying to get the work done. Where before I was like dragging it out a little bit, and I do more stuff in a video, but the videos were really long. Those did really well for me, but now it's like I can crank through it. So
you got to keep it flowing and a good rhythm. And keep it entertaining. Keep the camera moving. You know? Boom, boom, boom.
Gentlemen,
not that I can do it. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
So what I cooked tonight, Junkers Clunkers, what is your name?
Junker.
Yeah. What is
He's
it?
He's Junker. She's Clunker.
Okay.
Actually, he's Grady.
I thought those were your dogs, Grady. How's it feel to have somebody barking on your channel that's not yours? It's amazing, right?
Sorry, guys. Mom's home. So check this out, you guys. So,
you got mine going.
I think Junkers Clunkers started this. So Andy, Turlo's Garage, came over on one of my lives, and he said, here you go. Here's SpaghettiOs. Cook it. So I cooked some SpaghettiOs tonight, guys, and I did a video on it.
On SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, on SpaghettiOs. I don't know. It started somewhere.
Okay.
People are sending them out. You guys are sending them out. I don't know, but
SpaghettiOs.
So
nobody sent me SpaghettiOs.
I'm not sure where it started, but somebody sent it out. You made it on Mojo. Yeah, so.
Right, Bill. We got cellars up here, not basements.
But I'll show you
Look
what
what Cletus.
What's up, Cletus?
It's a bad guy, Bill. Hey, Cletus.
It's bald. He corrects himself later.
Bald. Why don't you come in and do a walkthrough around the car? We want to know what's going on.
Hey.
I'll send you a link.
I got hair. More than these guys do, anyways.
Yeah. Mine's a choice. No, it's not. I'm just joking.
Mine is. This is, I mean, I could have hair or some hair, but forget it. I started shaving when I was 18. So I ain't turning back now.
Oh, I mean, really? It was that thin then?
Wasn't that thin then. That's just when I started shaving. It was just like
grilling and chilling.
Wow.
I was tired of having grease in my hair. I was tired of pulling my hair out on a creeper. I was just sick and tired of it. So I was like, I'll fix that. Done.
Okay.
I'll send you a link right now, Cletus.
It's so much easier being bald anyways. I love being bald. So
Me
much
too.
easier.
Man.
Strippers love it. I mean,
fucking cold as hell, though.
It doesn't get that cold here, so.
Well, you don't live in New England, man.
That's right. I don't even own a real coat. I mean, I own a jacket.
That's just cold, man.
Love you.
I mean, a few months ago, I had a 3-year growth going, and I had to shave this off. Like, holy fuck, it's cold, man. Cold. I mean, I got some empty spots up there too, but man, I miss a head full of hair. At least during the winter,
Cletus looks like a young man, doesn't he, Chop Cat?
Well, we're going to find out in a second.
That's funny.
We won't recognize Cletus? Why? What did he do?
Oh, you'll see. Uh-oh, he says.
Wait, now I'm trying to...
It's not like he had a head of hair to be, big head of hair to begin with. So.
It's true, he did not.
Yeah.
He should be coming on any second.
How you doing there, Jimmy?
Doing.
Good to see you, brother.
How you doing?
I don't have a barber. I haven't had a barber in years. That's also the great thing about being bald. I can manage this. It ain't
My barber died, I think.
Dollar Shave Club.
I used to be a part of the Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar
Club.
So easy.
When I joined Costco, I dropped the Dollar Shave Club because I could get better or good razors at Costco for cheaper.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
it's just one of those things that just worked out better. So.
Yeah, I got real thin hair. I don't burn through razors when I do shave.
Yeah.
When I had a job and I actually had to be clean shaven, freaking no.
Here we go.
I could shave twice a week and be all right. There you go.
What's this first one, Cletus?
Look at that. Y'all gonna do a first start up here in a sec?
No car start up today. Still waiting on some parts.
Nice.
I mean, you got to be getting close, right?
Yeah, hold on. Let me turn the camera around.
Look at that baby face.
I was watching some of that earlier.
Took 10 years off his life.
That looked like a union shop earlier. There was like one dude working and 5 dudes around.
Making his own H-pipe?
It's a Y pipe. Why you need exhaust is what it is.
You're putting super
that's loud.
Oh God, yeah.
I love that you saved the tips of it.
What's up?
Oh yeah. All right, so let's start looking at this.
Wow.
Right now we're running our Harley harness. We're running it out, hooking things up. Got all our stuff on. Got just enough room for our steering shaft.
Wow.
It fits in there pretty good.
Yeah.
This right here is for the fuel cell. Mongrel's garage.
What's up, buddy?
Oh,
Got to throw it in there. It fits, and then this floor covering covers right up. You'll never know it's in there.
Wow.
We had to go with the fuel cell because the fuel tank wrapped around the drive shaft.
Seriously?
I've seen
That was how it was designed. So we're like, let's do that.
You guys are going to pull it off, huh?
So are you going to do a
If we
metal
weren't waiting on
cover for
parts, we would
firewall?
already had it started.
You what?
If we weren't waiting on parts, we would already had it started. But we're waiting on transmission banjos because the regular fittings, we don't have enough room for the cooler line because there's not enough room here. But the banjo fittings will fit, and then we have enough room for this 408E.
Wow.
She is big.
That's a whole lot of transmission in that car.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole motor for that car.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's a fucking shit ton of motor for that car.
How about that thing? Y'all see that screen?
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Is that in a Toto?
10.5 inch.
Maybe I had a big TV in there.
I have the 7 or the 8 inch in the Camaro and in my van.
Nice.
Pretty nice unit for the money.
Damn. So what day you think it's going to be done?
We will have it done tomorrow night.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like I said, we're just kind of waiting on parts, and now we're slowed down a lot because we work kicking ass every day. If we really wanted to, if we had the parts, we could have had it done today, no problem. But
So
we could have had it done.
Is that one of them things you didn't know you needed that part?
Do what?
That one of them things you didn't know you needed the part?
Yeah, we didn't know until we got it in there and realized the train wasn't going to allow us to keep the regular 90-degree line.
So is it going to work with the regular key?
Yeah. The key is still in ignition still. Y'all can see it now. It's in ignition. Still works. The horns were a little rusty, so we just tossed them. I'm going to have to hook up some aftermarket or buy some new horns.
You need a Wauga horn.
The AC will work,
general
but we got to
lead.
get a new condenser. It was trash too.
Yeah.
I think that
it's
thing needs the general lead freaking horns, man.
Yeah.
Or train
I've
horns,
been thinking about a Dixie horn.
There you go.
right?
But even the sunroof worked.
Nice.
Where's Dudes?
Dude, he went to go see his friend that lives in Arkansas. He figured while he was here, he would go see his friends.
You got to put some of them annoying headlights on it, the bright ones.
Say it one more time.
You gonna put some of them annoying headlights that are blue or some shit like that?
Yeah, we're gonna change it to LED. These are actually glass. You gotta have the wipers, but yeah, they're glass. The LEDs look real good in there.
I bet.
Wow. That's awesome.
And everything fits. We did have to clearance this just a hair because it stuck out here. It was kind of square. Now the hood and everything fits. So
Nice.
Wow.
yeah, and this is a good looking intake. This was built by the other half of, not the other half, the other guy from 815.
Was that the one he did on the channel a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, this is the one Dan built, and this is their, because we had to switch to the drive-by cable throttle.
Yeah.
So when he got here, we repainted it gold and green, but it was a nice black, and it's been like coated and stuff. He did a really good job. He did a better job than I did for sure. And we had the special bracket he built. These guys.
I don't think I have the patience to shave an intake.
Oh, the shaving intake wasn't that hard, but to make it look this good, you got to watch his stuff.
I watched it. I don't have that. I mean, I would have I would have been like, screw this, I'm buying an intake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could buy a truck intake if you don't want to use the one you have. You can buy a truck intake from junkyard for like $10, $20.
Yeah, they're really cheap. It's all the stands.
Yeah, that's the motor mount right there. Look at the oil paint.
Are those solid mounted, or are they? You got rubber on them?
Oh no, that's that red stuff is polyurethane.
Is it?
And that bolts down, and then that bolts, and then it bolts to the engine as well. So they're all repairable, serviceable, I say. And
So,
it's got the fans mount too.
So you've got a complete wiring harness computer, right?
Yeah, so all the new harnesses are going through here. There's some down by the transmission we already ran. They're all ran into the cab here, which comes in here, and it's going to go to this computer.
So what do you have?
I love the location for the mount. That's
yeah,
great.
this is where the airbag used to be. Now it's just going to be the cup. And this is the GPS thing for the radio.
So what do you have to program?
If we have to program, there's a little screen on here, and we just program. Yeah, see, there's the cover.
Oh, that's perfect. All weather.
I love it.
But if we had to program, we just program the injectors. But you can program it all from that computer, or you can put your laptop to it and program it too. But we bought everything that does it by itself, so we don't have to buy no special stuff.
So you literally just got to throw power to it, plug it in, let it load, and it's running.
You have to tell it what it is, though. You have to tell. I mean, you have to go through.
Yeah,
it
you have to put in what it
parameters.
is, what transmission you got, what engine, what. Yeah.
And then once you start it, it'll start tuning itself, and as you start driving it, it'll tune more.
So what's the rough total cost to put this LS in this thing?
Do I guess? $3,800 is my guess.
The car or the engine or the transmission. We're probably in there. I'm probably in this thing around 4,500.
That's not bad.
But if you include the car, the engine, and the transmission, you got to start adding.
I was doing some LS math the other day, and I was at 6, and I was like, that's expensive.
Well, technically, I got about $1,000 in the Yukon for the engine, but I kind of made some money back on that. And then the transmission, the transmission I got at 2,500. I made some money back on that, but I was on about 500 in that truck. So 1,500, but I probably made back out of some stuff. I probably made back about 7. So yeah, all in all, I'll be in this car less than $6,000. That's everything. Because even the car, I guess I'm trading some seats and some wheels to dude.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
the stuff you already had. So yeah.
Yep.
You didn't have to go out and get it, right?
Nope. Didn't have to go get it. So. Yeah, well, and it's going to help him, and he gets this. This was going to go to the scrapyard, so before Wasted and me started looking at it hard.
So you're
I've been trying to catch y'all some during the day, but I was watching earlier today. Looked like a whole bunch of people walking around. I couldn't figure out what you were doing.
Yeah, well, we got we got it mounted up here, so this is kind of what everybody sees. So we didn't want to throw it all off, We were like, hey, go watch the channel. You want to see everybody else's channels too to see what's going on. So
yeah,
everybody's getting along really good. Everybody's cool, Everybody's no tempers or whiny ass people.
It looked like y'all were getting along great. So
oh yeah, man, but nice.
Yeah, it looked like a union shop.
So what you need is a counter for how many shorts Wasted is done.
Oh man.
I mean, he has to be over 70 by now. My goodness.
I'm sure. They were hitting real hard too. They were getting thousands of views. Now they're not. So.
Yeah. I mean, literally, I was scrolling earlier yesterday, and out of 10, he was 9 of them.
Oh, I believe it.
It was crazy. So, yeah.
You got some good food there too, huh?
Oh, yeah. We got cookies and pizza. Yep.
That's awesome, man. It looks like a great time. I really wish that it was closer,
Oh, yeah.
I love 113's flag, too.
Everybody's tired.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, whoever's brilliant idea to do this in 5 days was. And so I remember somebody saying it could be done in 3.
And as soon as he said it, I was like, no way.
Maybe a fully equipped shop and a fully stocked parts.
If we had all the parts, we could have fired it on day 3. Yeah, easily.
That's still crazy to think about, man. It really is. Just a month ago, that motor was sitting in a completely different vehicle.
Well, and what really, we had to cut far more of this car up than we originally anticipated. The entire back floor got cut out for a fuel cell. The firewall the entire interior had to be taken out. The firewall got cut and moved, 3 inches at least? Yeah. Up and in, and widened, and then stitched all back together. And that was just to get the motor in the car. Well, I mean, the motor actually wasn't the problem.
Yeah, the motor fit pretty good, actually.
Somebody wanted a giant freaking transmission, automatic transmission.
A stout 4L80 is what I didn't want to pay. I didn't want to pay for a standard transmission.
Yes.
They're not cheap.
I've already had the automatic.
Well, and they're just so goddamn.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the transmission that came out of Tahoe?
No, that transmission is a 4L80 out of a 1998 Chevy 2500 2-wheel drive.
Is it a known good working one?
Oh yeah, it's a 4L80. So
the 80s are really tough. The 60s not so much.
You
get 4 neutrals in a 60.
It's not the brand new 80, but it's the newer 80 that has a secondary transmission. They moved the secondary line to the back, so it helps flow. So it doesn't overheat.
So Bill Beckett's got a question there. I don't know if you can see it on the screen.
I can't see him.
It says, how are you supporting the weight of the engine?
Motor mounts.
I bet that engine doesn't weigh 200 pounds more than the one that came out of that Volvo.
Yeah, I think
the engine itself, when we looked it up, it was like 60 pounds difference or something between this one and the other one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Volvo engines are notoriously heavy.
Cross member. And then we built, we've got a trans mount that's built out of 1/4-inch steel, so that's strong. It won't be a problem. We may have overkilled on a couple of things.
It's okay. They did too.
Why kill it when you can overkill it? That's my motto.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what it boiled down to is we had a sheet of 1/4-inch plate, and that was about all we had. So everything got made out of 1/4-inch plate.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It's basically just short of solid mounted. It's on a urethane pedestal or whatever mount, but it's a taunt urethane.
Look, we even kept our old dipstick
back. Although my Z motor on the 60 inch doesn't fucking move at all.
So this is all Corvette stuff here.
That mount's not Corvette.
Which one? Oh, the mount's now the mount.
AC mount. Is that a Dirty Dingo?
That's ICT.
ICT.
All the brackets are ICT.
Oh, yeah, no, the motor mounts were built from scratch.
Yeah, they were scratch. That's a WTF motor mount.
WTF custom
They are for sale though. I'll sell these for $1,000 for the set. He could build me some more.
What a friend.
Real fucking expensive.
Cletus, did you go to the local Walmart and grab yourself a baby on board sticker yet?
No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I was talking about when we got done and we're going to go to the car, or as long as the rain holds off, we'll go to the car show on Saturday morning. And I was talking about wearing some shorts and then like some long socks and some new bags. Yes. Look real dad-like and pop out of it, but they thought it was stupid. So
hell no, I think that'd be hilarious.
I think it's great.
Oh yeah,
yeah, do it.
Yeah, with like 1970s gym shorts on and
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Real just dad looking.
Yeah, and
you got some sandals you can wear with them socks.
Of course.
Yeah,
there you go.
You got to get a couple of kid chairs, you know.
And a beach hat. You got to have the beach hat too, you know.
Oh. Jimmy says own it.
So that,
I mean, I still think you need to wood grain it down the side.
So Correct me if I'm wrong, Clay. The original steering is there, right?
The original steering, original radiator, original rear end, all of it's going to hold up too. So, original sunroof, original heated seats.
That's going to be a big enough radiator.
It is
There
big
again,
enough.
it's Volvo. It'll be fine.
I am looking at the radiator. Where'd I put it? Oh, it's over here. I was looking at the radiator. I can always upgrade later, but it's not bad.
All I know is you're doing something here that I wanted to do back in the 80s to a Volvo.
Well, the good thing is now, and I'm not saying we couldn't do it without it. Though it is expensive, makes things is going to make things so much easier because instead of trying to figure out wire, it's pretty much almost plug and play. And we don't have to do programming and all that. We could do it all right there from that. Here's our heater core. There's the AC. It's all. When we had the complete interior out, I took the AC box, the heater core AC box, and cleaned all the rat nest out and got it all cleaned up. So.
And that's all going to work.
Oh yeah. Now I've got to buy a new condenser before we can run AC because it was bad.
Is that something you're going to have to order? I bet nobody's got that in stock.
Rock Auto does, but I wasn't that big a rush for it. We already decided we're not even going to put the compressor on. We're going to put we're going to get a belt that goes around without it, and I'll do that later. That's not a big thing. Yeah, it's right there. We got plenty of wiring and stuff for the batteries and all.
So Wasted.
Yeah.
You gonna swing up this way? We'll put an LS in the tractor.
I got to go home first.
Why don't we put an LS in that piece of crap 350 you got?
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Wow. I bet you're ready to go home.
Oh, I am very ready to be done.
It's been a good time, but it's been a fucking load of work.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I'm not like ready to go home because of this bill. I'm ready to go home because of 2 years of not being there.
Yeah.
This is really making my. Did you just say fire?
Liar.
Oh, liar.
I don't imagine that we're gonna see much of you. What's up, brother?
No. Not for a little while.
Well, boys, I guess I'll get off here and we'll get back to work.
I appreciate you coming on, man. We'll firing it.
Talk to y'all later.
Keep checking in. See you, buddy.
We're gonna be live on Wasted Talents channel. So,
what time are you
it all up
tomorrow?
So y'all have a good night.
See you, buddy.
See you later, man. Kept trying to ask him what time he's going to fire it, but he couldn't hear me.
That was cool, you guys.
Yeah, he said sometime tomorrow, man.
Yeah. I bet you by noon they're firing that dude up. They'll probably start about 8:39 in the morning, and they're almost done. They're almost done. It won't be long. They'll be firing it off.
Hey, Bubba.
Definitely looks like they're just buttoning up loose ends now.
That's
There's enough of them there where divide and conquer.
That looks like a really cool project to deal with, and just to hang out with that many people that are that far into vehicles,
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Well, I'm gonna hop off, fellas.
All right, buddy. We appreciate you coming in.
Hey, Bryce.
Thanks for inviting me.
Not a problem. This is all unexpected. I didn't realize there was going to be this many people that came on.
That's awesome.
It's a vortex, man.
Hey, take care, Bryce.
When
All
you
right,
build
see
it,
you guys.
they will come, and you never know.
What's going on, bro?
You get good at it. Every time you say you're going to shut it off, someone else will come in,
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
It's already 9:20, so it's well. There's a lot happening.
Yeah. What did I say earlier? I said I'll be on for like an hour, maybe two.
Yeah. You were like, "Oh, we'll be done by 9." I was like, "Okay." Nope.
Yeah, definitely was a clean install. I'm very impressed with it. I can't wait to see the final product. I think the whole sleeper look is gonna be mint, and he should 100%. He should dress up like a dad, have the whole front pouch thing.
Oh yeah,
everything.
I was thinking he should look like Cousin Eddie. You know what I mean? Freaking the shitter's full, kind of like that. You know what I mean?
I was thinking the guy from the Vegas show where the guys get married and they go to Vegas and they get hammered and they leave him on the roof. What's the name of that movie? Anyways,
yeah.
The dude with the beard, he wears that baby around on his chest.
Yeah,
what I was thinking of. What is the name of that movie? The Bachelor? I don't know. But anyways.
Anybody in the chat?
The Bachelor Party?
The Bachelor Party, that's it.
No monkeys.
Anybody that's in the chat that's with the administrator, all that crap, can you put everybody's link in? That'd be awesome, including Bryce.
What, you want your anxious to do something? Come on, man.
I know. I'd really appreciate it. It would take me way more time. See, I can't tell who's a wrench on here anymore unless I go to my other part of my channel.
What? You can't tell on the StreamYard side? They don't. It doesn't tell you.
Yeah, I what is that? What was that called? Hangover.
Hangover, that's it.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah, hilarious movie.
Yeah, totally. I could just see him rocking out the little baby carrier and get him a little baby doll put in it.
On the backpack?
Yeah.
The baby on board would be perfect.
Yeah.
He needs to put bumper stickers on it to make it look like National Lampoon's car, you know.
Well, I mean, he needs to do bumper stickers from the era of the car. So I always like that when you see like a 60s car and it's like vote for Nixon or whatever on it. I always think that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just stuff like that I find interesting.
I have to somehow go over and do I don't know. I have to look it up again. I'm terrible at it.
What's that?
I think Shopcat's got the wrench right now, right?
I think so.
Thank you very much.
Just drop Bryce.
So, what is Cletus's channel? Cletus and the Boys? Is that his channel?
Off with Cletus.
Stuff with Cletus. It's Cletus and the Boys. I like the name of that though.
Yeah, that one's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know who that is, but it's cool.
So Jimmy, do me a favor. Don't put subbed in here. I don't know why, but I guess it makes things look bad. I don't know. We can say it, but
no, don't worry about that, dude.
Jimmy.
That's baloney. Don't worry about it.
It is?
Yeah, it's baloney. Don't worry about it.
Everybody's told me that it is.
Don't worry about it.
I think at one point it might have been. I don't think it is anymore.
That was just a thing from back in the freaking days of the sub for sub. Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty well. Nobody does that.
Sub for sub was huge, and it's actually all moved to the Philippines now. So if you want to grow your channel inorganically by going and getting weird subs, just go check out some Filipinos. They'll gladly sub you. They won't watch much of your stuff, but they'll gladly sub you.
That's the thing. I want people that'll watch. I mean,
Yeah. I hear you.
I don't know a bunch of bots.
Yeah, I don't
bots,
do that.
Bots subs,
thing,
they won't get you nowhere.
Well,
but if you just want to get over a hump, sometimes I'll admit it. Sometimes back in the day when I could go to those things and when you're like kind of away from like reaching that goal, it's like mother, and then you do, and sometimes back then I'd be like, just what? All I know is I have to go into this one stream and I'm gonna get the numbers. I'll get enough. Enough will stick that I'll actually stay above it. And you get that when you just need the number.
I just need a little bit more watch hours, and I've got the monetization.
Well, there you go.
And,
just keep doing live streams, and but the thing about live streams though, it's only you're only getting that view that night. You won't get many streams, many views after the fact, you know. And that's why
it's what you do. What happens is
that's why you need the searchable content, you know.
Right.
It's like the other shit.
I got plenty of videos to watch. I got way too many videos. The next person we're going to start pushing is Forsaken, man.
Hey, I'll be back to doing something interesting pretty soon. So I've got next week's videos done. I'll probably have one more video on that same car after the week after. And then I'll have probably 2 weeks. So in a month, I'll be done with all the car lot cars that I had left over. So I don't know what I'm going to do after that, actually. I was going to do an LS swap, but I don't know I don't know what I'm going to do. I may go try to chase some money, see if we can find some stuff to flip and turn some cash. We'll see.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I got to get paid somehow. You know, so I've been thinking about trying to buy some older stuff that's been sitting for a long time, just get it running, clean it up, hit it with a buffer, make $1,000, move on. You know, that sort of thing.
I hear that. And Jimmy, whenever I'm over a friend's house or we go out in public and I can change the channel and they got a smart TV, I definitely put my channel on and just hit play.
That's awesome.
Hey, watch my playlist.
There you go.
That's what I've been doing. I've been just letting my TV roll while I'm out in the garage or my computer.
I don't know if watching your own content counts though.
It does if you have different names.
Yeah. I don't know because I know they will combine views that come from one IP address. So
really,
you know, yeah. That's how at the end of a stream, you know, if you had noticed the when you close the stream, it'll show you how many views you had and whatnot, and then like once it's downloading, the number's different. It's because like everybody that's come in 2 or 3 times, they condense that to one view.
Ah, okay. So they're cheating us.
Well, they don't cheat you.
Yeah, not really.
They cheat you on the click a little bit, but you're still getting all the view time.
Yeah.
It's just counted as one click after the show's done. You know.
I appreciate my blue wrenches giving everybody the. I know there's a way to clicky clackety do it in here, but Brittany's bored. Can you tell? She's getting ready to leave us.
I'm not bored.
She looks tired.
I am.
Right.
I'm trying to be supportive and stay up and.
And I tell her she can go to bed.
I know. I'm trying to be supportive.
Yeah, YouTube will you know suck you dry if you let it. So you know, get away when you can, when you need to.
Yeah, I for the past 4 months I have been hard at it. I mean, but I would have been doing this work no matter what. So and it's been 7 days a week for over a month and a half now. And it is really starting to wear on me. I am exhausted. But just keep grinding. That's all I know to do.
Yep.
Good night, Britt.
Good night.
You bet door open for me, please.
That's gonna be sad. I gotta kick her out.
So, what was I going to say? I've been looking at a couple projects.
Because you don't have enough.
I know. I actually had a guy stop by today. He's got an 86 Blazer, and he wants me to do a couple body panels on it. And I'm just like, I don't think I can.
So is it an 86 full-size Blazer?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a blast editing most times, unless I'm doing, hour and 20-minute long edits. It'd take me 7 hours.
That's a long time.
Fix my Mustang. I'm working on it. I promise.
Turlo, I can't tell you how many times I've said that to him. So
yeah, he calls me the other
brother.
day. Like, why have I not got a Mustang video yet?
It's true. I asked that a lot.
It's
there for a while. I had hope. I was like, it's going to be this week. It's going to be this week. It's going to be this week. Nope.
How do you know it's not going to be next week's?
I mean, it could be, but you know, my hope level is low because you've let me down. You know, I had to set my expectations where I knew I could achieve them.
Well, that's
low.
That's where you need to be.
Right.
What happened?
Orlo talked to a guy that's an editor this week. I hate editing. I hate it.
How much does that cost? Is it per video or per?
What's that?
It was a guy.
That's the way edit your stuff.
It was he talked to a guy that flies on a jet to go meet up with people to edit their videos and stuff. So you know.
Oh yeah. Talk your kid into it.
Yeah.
You're better off.
I'm just going to do it myself because, here's the thing: doing it yourself, you do get a cut what you don't like. What you don't like. Where if somebody else does it, it's never going to be exactly what you want.
Then you can yell at yourself for making mistakes.
I mean, I yell at myself. I just throw it out there. It's
hey, you're your own worst credit when you're making a video too.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember once beating myself up trying to get a sound bite just right, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get that little skip to miss and play right, and it drove me batty. You know what? No one ever noticed it. Nobody ever mentioned it in the video. I was like, okay, I killed myself for it for nothing for hours, and it was like, oh, and I just let it go, and then, nobody even notices it.
I did a throwaway video on a will it run on a 07 Escalade I have. I knew it'd run. It'd been sitting for 2 years, but I knew it'd run. It's an LS. Throw a battery in it, it'll run. And but I did a will it run on it and kind of introduced it. That video does great, But it was a throwaway video. I just didn't have anything else to do that week.
Yeah,
so I went out and shot the video.
But you didn't. You know what probably happened? You went up there with the I don't care. You talked to the camera like you didn't care, and blah blah blah. You knocked it out, and because you didn't care, you just put out the facts, and it was a quick, easy video to watch.
Yeah, I don't do takes. I don't know if you guys do. I just do one take and I'm done.
Okay. Depends on the project. Depends on the project and what I've been trying to do.
Everything you see is pretty much the only take, unless something really bad happens and then I have to edit it out.
Yeah, my commentary is usually freaking, like my opening. I've usually done that at 3, 4, 5 times because I stumble a lot on my words, and I don't write anything, so it's like it's off the cuff and it's got to sound good. And if it don't, I do it again. I'll talk to that camera for a half hour before I even start a project.
Yep, I'm the same way. Jimmy, my wife, sometimes she's like, I could tell you were having problems getting ready to shoot a video because you were down there for an hour talking to yourself. Yep.
Yeah, keep repeating the same goddamn thing over and over.
And there'll be like parts of some that I like and parts of others that I like. And so, but I want to do it in one shot. I don't want it to be edited.
Exactly.
I don't want it to be cut. I want it to be one seamless thing.
Exactly. So I don't sound like a buffoon.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care if people think I'm a buffoon. I
don't mind looking like a buffoon and acting like a buffoon, but I don't like sounding like.
You'll sound like it. Yeah, I don't mind.
Let's just say I had better schooling than that. It should show.
Sometimes my vocabulary is quite wide, and sometimes I find myself using words that I think nobody's gonna. That sound
understand
too much.
Understand the words coming out of my mouth.
Basically, yeah. So and I'm just a hillbilly. So I mean, deep down, that's all I am. But at some point in my life, I had to do a lot of phone calls. And when you do a lot of speaking on the phone, your vocabulary, if you're going to be any good at it, your vocabulary it increases over time. And then you start using these, big words all the time. And then I find myself using them and I'm like, that's really not me, but whatever. It is what it is.
I got
ingrained in me now.
Day at the telemarketing.
What's that?
I said I got fired my second day at telemarketing.
Oh, I could never be a telemarketer.
I never attempted.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Wow.
I sucked at it immediately.
I would hate to talk.
I'd be like, "Are you an idiot or what?" Click. Sorry,
I don't blame you. I wouldn't buy this either. Click.
My fucking toner. No, I'm not very smart. I'll admit that. I might seem smarter. I don't know if I do or don't. But reading is not great for me. Like I can read, but when I go to read out loud, my brain doesn't catch up with what I'm trying to say. And so they listened to one phone call and they were like, "Yeah, so this isn't going to work out." And I was like, "Yeah, I was thinking the same thing."
Turlo says he takes 2 to 4 takes on a good day. Sometimes I can nail an intro. Sometimes I nail one, and I always feel great when that happens. It's really rare though.
Yeah, but I'll still take another one because I didn't think that one was great when I did it.
Right, and go back and watch it.
Yeah. No, I don't do a lot of that. Go back and watch. It's just like I won't be happy with it because, like, I was thinking about it. I was like, "Oh, I forgot to mention this. I didn't do this, or I wasn't looking at the freaking goddamn camera. I was looking off the freaking out of space." And, I had fun with it though.
Something else I've started doing is if I sometimes I'll mess up like in the first 10 or 15 seconds. I would stop that and start a new. I don't do that anymore. Because I find if I turn the camera off and back on, it's like a mental reset.
Oh, that's a whole other thing, man. But all I do
so if it's still running, I can just stop and start over and then go back and edit it.
Yeah, that's all I do. That's why I do it. I do the little finger thing with the snap and freaking
just anything. Anything. Yeah.
I got to a point where I started leaving the snaps in the videos, and everybody loved it. I was like, okay. So now when I actually do garage videos, it's more of a project. I gotta throw the snap in, or people are freaking, "Where's the snap?"
The things people notice.
Yeah, it's like freaking. Like, I did one good video like that, and they all want it now. I'm like, okay.
So, David, remember a couple weeks ago we talked about the Focus video for my mother when I bought her the new car?
Yeah. Yes.
Still, not one person has commented.
I didn't notice it until you sent it and told me to look. So,
wow, it's staring you right in the face, literally.
Yeah, literally, but. There was a lot going on at that moment, so I don't know. I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. That's the other thing is people. You were talking about this earlier. People will not notice things that we obsess about.
Oh yeah, they won't. They won't even know. Especially, you keep the story going. And they won't even. It's like But hey, I gotta bail because I gotta do my thing in a little bit and like. I can smell dinner. So.
I'll try and stop by when I get done.
Oh, I'm good, man. I understand. It's a late night thing. If you don't make it, it's all good. If you want, let me know. I'll drop you a link. Come up. You can.
When are you going live during the day?
I do Thursday. I do Tuesday afternoon at 3, and that runs regularly to about 9 o'clock. So
you go till.
Yeah,
from
it's a
2
stream, roughly 3.
How many people do you get in and stuff that actually watch?
I'll roughly have anywhere from a dozen to 20 people in there most of the time.
Wow. That's impressive.
It can get out of hand sometimes.
If I get my editing done and everything for Tuesday afternoon, I'll try and come in, but remind me.
Yeah, I'll shoot you the link. You know, without a doubt. But hey, I gotta
You,
finish.
all right, Jimmy.
Good
Hey,
hanging out with you, Jimmy.
see you, buddy.
Later, Mojo, and foreskin. Yeah.
It's steel, buddy.
It's
the hammer.
It's the hammer.
All right, guys, I'm going to take off too. Thanks for letting me up here, man.
I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah,
Thanks for hanging out.
I'll definitely stop by more often. I'd love to see that car start up, man.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, it's going to be.
They'll start that thing tomorrow.
Dude. I mean,
So-
he only put what, about $5,000 into that thing?
Yeah, about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has a lot of help doing it too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on their third day right now, fourth day tomorrow of the build.
And it's supposed to be 5-day build.
It's supposed to be. I think they're together for 5 days.
Yeah, so they want to get done as much as possible.
Yeah.
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 I think the goal is to bring it to No Name National, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, that I'd love to see that, man. That'd be sweet.
And
You guys
Check
have
them
a
out.
fabulous
They'll be on.
Tomorrow's Friday. Foreskin, Junker. You guys take care.
Oh no, you got to do Dave, David.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Everybody,
Whatever gets your name out there.
have a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, bud. We'll
Hey,
see.
buddy.
Yep. See ya.
That's a terrible day for you.
You know, slinging the metal hammer.
Whatever, right?
I don't care. If you don't know anything else about me, I am laid back. Not much gets under my skin.
Do you notice what's behind me?
The my 1966 tag, I didn't notice that.
So the D-bag that stole my money from the Mustang also stole those plates out of the car. They were still in the wrapper because I had registered it and put insurance on the car just in case something happened.
Yep.
So I needed a plate, and that was perfect for me. So when the car came back and I tried to do inventory, it wasn't there, and I kept saying, "Where are my plates?" I'm like, "This is, you stole everything, including my plates." I'm like, "What kind of ass are you?" So he finally found them, quote unquote. Doesn't know how they got in his shop, and he sent them to me, and I got them last week. I was like, "Wow, cool."
At least you got them back. I mean, that's better than nothing.
I didn't think I'd get them back.
I wouldn't have bet on it.
No, not
Monster Rust.
What's up, man? We're getting ready to kill it, I think, for the night. We're getting pretty close. Unless you guys got something else to talk about here.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you should have a Mustang video this week. I've never committed to saying there's a video this week. So
my video for next week's already edited and everything but the thumbnail's done.
I have 2 other videos that I could put up, but I really want to try and get something because I was in the shop today. I worked on my buddy Tom's car today. So tomorrow it's either going to be Mom's power steering pump or the Mustang. And I think I want to do the Mustang.
You do.
I think I want to do 3 days of the Mustang and see where I get. At a bare minimum, you guys are going to get a little bit of the backstory of it. I'm probably going to get it up on the jack stands, get it leveled, get the doors off, get the interior out, get the trunk off, get the rear end out. About time. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know how much it's going to be of it, but it should be something.
We got to start somewhere. I think once you get started on it, it'll be hard to stop working on it. That's my experience.
That's my problem usually, yeah. Just playing COD. Yeah, I don't play games. Hey, Monster, you're in Texas, right, buddy?
The answer is I'm pretty sure yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. I thought he was supposed to be there too.
I don't have any idea. Texas and Arizona are not exactly close.
Have a good night there, Bill. No, Arkansas, aren't they?
Or yeah, Arkansas. Still, it's not like it. I mean, they're not exactly close. They're close, but they're not close. Good night, Bill.
Yeah, my oldest son's birthday was yesterday, and he tells me he's going to Texas. That he's moving down there.
I mean, a particular reason? Got a job, girl.
He met these people online, and he's going to live down there.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm okay with it because it gets him up and going and doing something. That's what am I supposed to do? He's 19 years old, you know. Damn, what's up, bro?
Mr. Windsor. Yeah, I mean he's 19. I think it'd be good for him to get out and experience the world because usually when people go out and experience the world, their worldview changes. So get out, get to see a little bit of it, and be good for him. I bet.
Yeah.
So
it's a great place. Yeah.
I've been to Texas several times. I've always enjoyed being in Texas.
The only concern I have is that I don't know these people. I don't know where he's going. I don't have anybody to save him down there. If something really bad happens, I don't have any repercussions. You as a parent are gonna understand that.
Yeah.
Your daughter's pretty young, but when she gets older, you get there, you get scared, and it's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
the dad in me wants to say, just let him go, let him make his own mistake. But I'm gonna end up being the one that has to, get the ticket to come home.
It's true. Bus tickets are cheap. So lots of time to reflect.
Yeah, you better believe that it'll be a bus ticket.
Yeah. Monster Russ says to call him if you need anything.
I appreciate that, Monster. I'll shoot you a message and see if you're even close to where he is. Maybe you might even be the same town. That would be cool. Maybe
Texas is huge.
What are the odds? I mean,
Texas is huge. It's just,
who knows?
Massive. You never know, though. I mean,
he could be close to. I don't think he was too far away from Dallas. Is what he was saying. But
huge car scene down that way.
If anything, maybe I could just buy him a car down there and he can drive it home.
That'd be the best car in your fleet. No rust. Or little rust. Surfaced.
The streets are. Did you get the mail truck to run again, man? I helped him get it running on live. That was a fun experience.
I started watching Three Lefts Don't Make a Right, which is Lou Saglianto or whatever. Used to be on Motor Trend, I think. Muscle Car, I think, was his show. But anyways, Monster Rust was in there commenting, and so was Destroyer 1320. I really enjoy that. It's it's just like a live show or whatever. I've been watching that the past few days. I didn't even know it existed until 2 days ago, but pretty cool. Pretty cool little show. But I saw Monster Rust on there. I was like, I know that guy.
Good stuff, yeah. Yeah, you just got a ground issue, guy. That's all it is.
Run new grounds.
Yep.
That's the best way to do it. When you got a ground problem, best thing to do is abandon the grounds that are there and make new ones.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Really, especially on old Jeep like that.
Probably what the whole thing's got 25 wires and the whole Jeep probably. It's not many. So,
but I mean, if you looked at the wiring nightmare, it is bad.
Oh, was it?
But something like that, an afternoon, and I could take care of it.
I mean, yeah. It's those things is the old Mel Jeeps. They're just so basic, and grounds need cleaning. Yeah,
I wouldn't clean them. I would
just being lazy. I understand that, and I definitely understand that.
But I wouldn't clean them. I would just put new ones in, just thicker gauge. Call it done.
Yeah, grounds aren't too bad to do. I mean, it's just you just gotta throw some in it. And
I'm talking about his whole mess he's got going.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh man.
Well, it's getting late. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop off.
It's been a great live tonight.
It was very fun.
Yeah,
lots of fun on this. And hey, everybody, go watch some of my videos. Give me some watch hours. Let's get me monetized so I can.
You got to be close, right? What's your number?
Oh,
you've got to just know this by now.
You don't
look at it every day.
I do, but it changes.
Super clean video coming soon, you guess? Says Monster Rust.
Actually, yes. Oh, because he sees my hat. I had the super clean stuff for.
See, Renegade.
I've had it for like 8 months. 3,592.7. It's so stupid.
So close.
Just give me my freaking time.
Yeah. Hey, Destroyer, we're cutting her down.
Destroyer, what are you doing, bro?
I just mentioned your name not 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Man.
Like Batman, he heard his name, saw his Destroyer 1320 in the sky and had to come jump on.
Oh, I know we could stay another minute or two, I guess.
Sure.
But
yeah,
Destroyer
actually got to do a phone call on that 3 Lefts Don't Make a Right with Richard Rollins. I thought that was super cool. Super cool.
You got to talk to Richard Rollins?
Yeah. Yeah. In their live feed or whatever. It was super cool.
Wow. That's crazy.
Right? I mean, what are the odds of actually getting to do that? So I thought it was super neat.
I've always wanted to talk to him. That, you know what? Everybody can talk as much crap as they want about him, but when Richard Rollins appeared, he was this little hole in the ground freaking shop, and he built what he built. And you
need to go watch that interview. It's really good. It's a really good interview.
Send me a link to it.
It was great advice. I mean, I thought it was amazing advice. Don't overshoot your goals and set small goals and go do those. Richard is a smart businessman. He really is.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that he really, you can tell by listening to him, is he had a point, kind of like a goal all along. And once he set his goal, he just kept just after it. Everything was about that goal. So, for me, I have an issue. I don't have a goal. It's fine, whatever. So, but for him, he had this goal, and he wanted to be on TV, and he wanted to be doing this on TV, and that's all. That was his main focus. Everything had to kind of feed into that. So I thought it was cool. But yeah, so you should go check out that. You should check them out in general. I think they're on Wednesday nights. I don't know. Like I said, I just started watching them a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should definitely check them out. And Lou is awesome. I'm watching that guy since 2002. But I'm out and I'm going to bed, and hope everybody has a good evening.
You as well. Yeah, I'm gonna take off also, and I appreciate everybody coming in, and let's do this again next week. See if we can have some more fun, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, go watch my stuff, guys. Have a good night.
See y'all.